Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends have fun playing D&D, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, checking us out. I hope you guys enjoy. If it is your first time tuning in, warmest of welcomes to you. We hope, especially, that you enjoy this. You can check out previous episodes, upcoming episodes, and we hope that you stick around for the ride. It's going to be a fun time. Before we get into anything else, a little bit of housekeeping. Just so you all know, we are working on some more content. We've been doing a lot of game streams and various other things, posts, artwork, stuff like that. The best place to keep an eye on us is our Twitter at Dicefunctional with an underscore. As well, there was a more recent episode of the podcast that went up this Friday, as it does every other Friday. You go ahead and check that out. It's myself, as I'm the host, but then Cole and Michelle both joined me for that. We answered some questions, talked about the game and what we think is going to happen and kind of what's going on in our characters' heads. It's a lot of fun. And if you have questions for any of the members, please feel free to tweet at us and we'll try and include some of those in the show. So keep an eye on that. But beyond that, just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye here on Twitch. Keep an eye on the YouTube. Lots more fun to come, I promise. But you're not here for announcements. You're here for a game, so let's get into the episode. But before we do, as always, let's introduce our cast. First, we have Cole playing the Fearbulk Druid, and the one who makes party stealth possible. It's Addax.
Murder, death, kill.
Exactly. Next is Becca playing the feisty half-elf rogue warlock and panic stabber. It's Dea.
Name one time.
Literally the dog.
All right.
Yep. There you go. Next is Michelle playing the tiefling wizard, and yeah, she's sizzling now. It's Rudy.
Yep. That's exactly what she's doing.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Acid. Next is Jess playing the tiefling fighter paladin and goo shredder. It's Mercy.
I don't like that phrasing.
It was literally what Mercy did last episode.
Yeah, shred my goo. What?
Yeah. Then we have
No, I'm sorry, honey.
Then we have Jill playing our halfling fighter bard, and yes, she can shoot that dog. It's Ro.
I'm so tired already.
Exhaustion. Next is Jolly playing the official precious being the Asmar sorcerer and killer butterfly. It's Maddie.
I'm hungry.
That's a
What's
mood.
new?
And finally, it's me, Jace, playing the Fearbulk paladin, barbarian, and stealth expert. Probably not. It's Gale, featuring a sword that's sometimes a dog and a dog that's sometimes a sword. We got our DM ready. Connor, go ahead and take it away.
So where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just... Who's sending me messages right now? Who's sending me messages right now? Oh, it's my buddy, Jason. Hey, man. He turned in just as I said, shred your goo.
Oh.
You sent me a bunch of messages on that. Sorry, bud. Where we last left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had just faced off against a small cluster of what appeared to be heavily changed wolves. Instead of being your average run-of-the-mill wolf that hides in the woods, they had managed to find their way into the city proper and had grown to a rather large size and were starting to produce slime, for lack of a better term, from their bodies. After dispatching two of these wolves, the team then began to move back over towards a small hideout they decided to set up over by the northern gate of Rosenvale, where they're currently monitoring and deciding what they're going to do next in regards to the cart, which is regularly being brought into the town to retrieve townspeople for an unknown purpose. And where we last left off, you guys had just taken your watches. Information was learned. A good chunk of it was learned by Addax the Druid, and I believe we can start there. There's the music. Here we are. So, what do you guys want to do?
What time is it?
I think we determined that the time is somewhere near like what? 2 o'clock?
2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
No. That's not possible because we started all this stuff at 5 in the morning.
Did you? Let's see. I'll double check it. But
We'd have to.
Yeah.
right now, time is also not particularly relevant because light doesn't really affect you at the moment. It's dark.
It are dark.
So, are we going to go try to find whoever's in the city, the assassins, or are we going to wait here for the cart?
Good question.
I really like the crickets.
I'm fine with either. We haven't run into any of the assassins yet.
But I feel like the longer we wait, the more likely they are to run into us. And I don't like that option, to be honest with you. I'd rather be proactive in getting them.
Well, we still theoretically have time before another cart goes out. So we could do a little bit of searching, but if we want to stop a cart, we need to be back here, in a few hours probably.
Do we know which ones are in the city right now? We know the gun lady's here. And I think there's the cleric guy.
Maybe. The guy I saw while we were camping outside the city might be in the city because he seemed to kind of patrol, but he headed back here. So we should just assume the worst, I think, until we know for sure.
All right. So I guess the bigger question is what do we see as the bigger threat?
Cart's the threat to the townspeople, the assassins are the threat to us.
Well, the assassins are also... Sorry, Addax, go on.
Well, the gunman shot down anyone who was out past curfew. They are also a threat to the general people.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say as well. If people manage to get away from the guards, the assassins are there to stop them. So it would give the civilians a better chance if the assassins were out of the picture.
The assassins
so
seem
then-
like the more imminent threat to me, to be honest.
Aye.
Only other question. Sorry, I'm chewing food because I have chips. Do we want to...
Mercy, where did you get chips?
Where did you get those chips, Mercy?
Shh, I'm hungry. Leave me alone.
You have to chew quietly, otherwise they'll hear you.
That's why I keep muting. No, but... Well, if we're gonna go after the assassins, the next question is, do we want to go back and do the teleporting now for the townspeople? Or do we want to try to deal with the assassins first?
Didn't you want to try and find more people before we teleported them? We said we were going to teleport them the next morning, and it's
Do you
not
think-
that time yet.
Do you think we'll find more townspeople while hunting for the killy
It's-
people?
Possible we could run into, and either way, we need to give the people in Svisane time to prepare for them. So it's probably best not to go ahead of schedule.
Okay, just double checking. Because we got multiple fires on, we need to not accidentally let any of those burn.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go hunting. That should be your expertise, Dea.
Well, we...
It's harder in a city, though. There's not, exactly tracks to follow.
Isn't there magic to find an object?
I've got that prepared, but I
Whoa.
didn't get close enough to the gun. Addax?
I do have that ability today. However, if I do that, I would not be able to aid in our efforts to remain undetected.
Let
We
me
could
see.
do a dumb.
Didn't we rest?
We
You
did.
They did rest, but I think what Cole's getting at is that if you cast one spell, you won't be able to cast the other.
Yeah, they're both concentration.
Yeah, that's what he means.
Like I said, I wasn't close enough to the gun, or else I would do it. But I
Can't
still
you-
got it today, just in case.
Can't you do it off of description?
I think so.
I think
Well,
with a locate object you can, but
Hold on.
it's trickier.
There's the card.
well, I could try something. If you'd indulge me for a moment.
Sure. What's up?
I will hold out my staff. Kind of like have it, in both hands, kind of like you'd present like a weapon to someone kind of way. And I'm going to close my eyes and use disguise self, the furbolg ability, and see if I can make myself look like the spider lady, and if possible, also make it look like my equipment is her equipment, so make my staff look like the gun.
Firbolg disguise self definitely allows you to look like her. Now, disguise self almost always does not allow you to.
Including
Yes, it
your
does.
clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings.
It does.
It's up to you, I guess.
Because that's the only thing for this. There's our limbs. Yeah, you can certainly do the weapon.
Okay. I will do that. Though, while I have this active, would it be worth just walking straight up to the guards and trying to get information? Now that I think about it.
Only risk with that is we don't know the kind of relationship the assassins have with the guards.
Yeah.
Could really blow a big hole in it if they don't actually talk. That's my only concern, but I leave it up to the party on what to do.
I'm inclined to agree. It seems like a very big risk.
It'd probably work
Honestly.
better if we knew what the other assassins were, but
So we just need to find them one at a time.
Yes.
that's the goal.
All right.
I've only got 2 uses of the locate object too, so we need to try to get closer to the areas we think she could be. Because I don't think she's going to be near the edges of the city. She'll probably still be near a lot of the taller buildings.
She's probably somewhere up in a tower currently.
Would she do that again so soon?
That's the question, isn't it?
It has been just around a day since you last had the fight with her. Like sorry, not even a day. Like 8 hours.
It's been like 8 hours, yeah.
Would we... I don't know. I could potentially use the locate object and fly around as an animal to cover more ground than we could on foot, to give us a general idea of where to look, and then as we approach there, you use the spell and I ensure we are stealthy. But
It's a lot better idea than mine.
it is...
My idea was to cause a giant commotion in one place and stay hidden.
I like Addax's idea more, yeah.
I'd say I knew mine was bad. That's the thing.
That's the thing that will attract all of them, I feel like. And we want to attract one at a time.
How far do you think you can cover in that time period?
Well, what is an owl's fly speed?
Now's fly speed. It should be
60, if I'm not mistaken.
60. Let me
me
double
see.
check. Although that sounds about right.
60, yeah. It's 60.
Yeah.
Fly 60 feet, and
Like snowball.
I can fly about 10 feet per second, apparently, so a lot of ground.
Yeah. That sounds right for an owl. So you could certainly go about doing that.
I think it's
Probably.
a safest bet, so.
problem with that is, since she knows I can turn into animals, and there aren't many animals active, and she'd be looking for me. If I get shot out of the sky, that is bad.
Is this an animal you turned into around her, though?
She did not see me as an owl, but one can assume if you can transform into one animal, you can turn into multiple.
This firbolg can exclusively turn into giant spiders.
Look, there's probably somebody who just does that.
What a skill.
Spider's Greg is
It's
a
like
furball
Noel
criminal villain.
from Twilight.
Oh, shush.
You said Twilight, I can feel Jill's presence.
She's
increasing.
typing right now, I can see.
No, listen. The Twilight, I felt it come over me. I had myself muted. I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say anything. However, I will say this. Team Jasper.
Oh, shut up.
It's same.
Stop it. On with the game. I hate this.
So,
Now, who started it?
I am Spooderman. Anyway,
Alright, about
that is my only concern. And if I were to be shot out of the sky, I would fall a great distance and be by myself.
Also, this is me, the DM, that needs to point this out to you because it's a thing that a lot of folks overlook. Fall speed is 500 feet in a round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing I need to point out
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of folks don't realize.
I thought it was 60 feet.
Oh, gee! I
No,
wouldn't.
it is 500 feet in a round.
I don't think it'd be useful.
I can make you invisible as the owl.
That will help
I can do that.
very well.
I just realized I could do that. Sorry, I forgot. Michelle forgot.
So, cast a spell, turn into an owl, turn invisible, do a loop, come back.
Should we get closer to the center of or closer to where we saw her before we do that?
Where exactly did we see her? Can somebody point that out on the map?
Where did I have this confrontation with her?
You guys had the confrontation back when you were trying to transport
Sammy to the safe
Sammy.
house.
You were around here.
Straight up attacked the tower, though.
Yeah, you should have attacked the tower, so she was maybe around here-ish.
So, we need to at least get down around here, maybe?
Yeah.
If I'm flying, does it really matter?
It's just a question. Well, we're right on the edge of the city right now, so if we want to, like, do a loop and get the most out of the spells that we're using.
Hey, Connor, I know this isn't accurate, but how far across is the actual city?
More than 1,000 feet.
more than 1,000 dogs. Like I changed the unit when I was being an idiot. I don't really have a good judge for how large this town would be. It is certainly nowhere near the size of Danos,
Okay,
which was
put it in time then. Could he fly from where we are to say around here and back within the time of his locate object spell?
most. That's about an hour, right?
10 minutes for locate object.
It's 10 minutes for locate. No,
Yeah.
not within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You could get to the tower within 30, and then back in another 30. So it'd be like an hour to go back and forth. But there's no way to be able to do that in 10 minutes.
Then yeah, we need to move so that way.
I guess if you give me a bit to meditate and maybe shuffle my spells a little bit, I could bring locate creature and just find her, which I do believe locate creature lasts an hour.
Is the range any different?
I think the range is basically the same.
Yeah,
And I will
so-
point out, you guys can try locate creature on either the gunman or the other person you saw. But actually, technically, there are 3 people you saw.
Yeah, we've
I-
seen 3 of the 4
I
so
would
far.
be the one casting it. I've only seen the gunman.
Fair point.
I mean, we
That's
could
fine.
try to describe the creature, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would be enough. Because it was dark when we saw both of them, so we don't really have a good
And I saw mine pretty clearly.
Do you
Oh my
have a
God.
method to change your appearance?
Absolutely not.
No.
I
I mean, if the range is the same, there's no point in changing out the spells because if we're tracking the same person regardless.
well, it's not the range I'm worried about; it's the duration.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the thing.
Oh, locate creature
That's-
does an
yeah.
hour.
So
Mhm.
if he shovels the spell around, he can give us an approximate location of the creature, come back, and then we could.
I know the
do-
exact creature location.
Yeah.
No, I sense the direction. Creature's moving. Knows direction of the movement.
I wouldn't tell you exactly where it was, but you'd know a sense of where they were. And then we could get closer, and if need be, I can still pop locate object on her gun.
Potentially. What does everyone else think? Gail, Maddie, you're being quiet. As are you, Ro.
I was thinking about that gun.
Thinking about that gun, but also Jill is trying to drink a whole cup of coffee so she wakes up to play this game.
Jesus Christ.
I finished
It's been barely 20 minutes. Like, this is a big cup, isn't it?
It's a pretty big cup.
Oh, God.
Wait, which mug is it?
The best man for the job is a woman.
It's
my
a big cup.
one. It's a big fucking cup.
It's a big cup.
So she's gonna have Harvey drug levels of energy. Cool.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm honestly, I'm fine with either tracking any one of them down and taking them. I do agree that that's probably the best idea, and I'm fine with whatever the idea is in terms of tracking people down. I'm not the expert in that part. I'm good at killing them. I'm good at fighting them, but I'm not so good at finding people. Never really have been.
There's a small issue, which is that she's fond of being up tall in tall buildings.
I can get up to the top of the building pretty fast.
And I can get shot there fast.
All right.
I
I
Like
think
every-
a couple of us could. I think the more important thing is we can't really plan how we're going to get to the top of the building until we see a building.
It's true.
And if worst comes to worst, I think those of us who can get to the top of the building fairly easily would have ways to remove her from the top of the building.
There's also the idea she might not be in the top of a building yet. She might still be recovering down low.
So I think we should. I think we should let you swap spells, so that you have more time to fly around, and we'll go from there. How's that?
I think that's a good plan.
Executive decision.
I will swap. Well, if I'm swapping my spells, is there anything else you would like me to bring today? If I'm already swapping.
Not that I specifically know that you have. Whatever you think would be best, I guess try to keep it flexible.
Right now I have healing, restricting the movement of others. I can reveal some invisibility. I can make it so we can see in the dark. For those of us who aren't able to, I can heat metal to the point where it burns. I can remove poisons and disease and certain status effects. I can teleport and create a loud clap of thunder. I can remove elemental resistance. I can transform someone else into an animal or myself into a more powerful creature. And I can summon a wall of stone and do a powerful restoration spell.
I could also find out where she is. I think I put up Spry today. Did I? No, I didn't. Never mind. Sorry.
I mean, Addax, I just hit things with a hammer, so that sounds like a lot to me.
Dialogue between a druid and a barbarian.
I think that's good. I think that covers everything. I think.
Hold on a minute. Can't you technically cast magic?
Yeah,
You're
that's
part paladin.
Mercy. Gale, don't you have spells?
I do. I have some. I haven't used them a lot though.
That's fair. You usually.
I don't think you use any.
He's used animal stuff.
Cure wounds one time.
He's also cast
Hey,
talking to
hey, Cole. You're right. He has cast it one time, and I can tell it's only once because he's still missing that one spell slot from that one time.
No, I used that the one time, and I forgot to put it back because that's the only thing I ever use it for, and I keep forgetting to put it back.
Jeez.
I forget
Gale.
things sometimes.
Like,
Perfect.
It's been a year.
A long rest, so let's not worry about what I'm forgetting because I do that all the
Come
time.
on.
That was like at Belmare the first time, so it's been over a year. So the idea that
been a
Dave
while.
has had that spell slot ticked off for that long is hysterical.
No, I've had it back a couple times because admittedly, it had been probably 2 months and I'd forgotten to put it back. But let's not worry about that now. Let's worry about the fact that that sounds like a lot of spells. I think you got a lot of things covered. I think we have a couple ideas of how best to find all of them. I think if we give you a moment to just switch out whatever that one, or if you feel like switching out another one that you need,
Well,
we'll start looking at some of the tall towers or something.
I suppose Rudy did mention scrying, and since I fought with her, I would have theoretically a higher chance of succeeding.
You would.
I could potentially scry on her.
The orb works for both of us.
If that would be something better. It would burn my highest ability, though.
I mean, if you want to take it, you can, but I can say also that we can also just hold on to that for now.
I also worry about the fact that, yeah, you could be successful with the scrying, but there's still the chance of failure versus taking the risk of you flying, albeit invisible. It's more of a guarantee.
Yeah, I'm glad to agree with that.
Very well.
Otherwise, I would agree with the scrying technique.
I will reshuffle my spells a bit. And do that.
Okay. So are you gonna make yourself invisible, or is someone gonna make him invisible?
I am.
Okay. So you can certainly do that. Where exactly are you going to go to try and find the gunman?
Should probably make at least somewhat of a loop so that we don't just backtrack.
Since we are on the outskirts of a city, would you say that the entire city is within a 2,000-foot radius?
Probably not. Yeah, we're talking about something that would take a good 30 minutes to go from here all the way back over to here. I need to change that eventually, but still. With all the dogs. Whoops.
With the dogs.
Yeah, so a distance of about that taking 30 minutes means there's no way that is about 1,000 feet, because 1,000 feet is something that you can cover in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I was talking more about 2,000, because my thought process was if the city itself has about a 2,000-foot radius, I could make a circle, so I'd have like 1,000 feet on my left,
And you can
As
just
I
turn
turn
into
my
a
right
circle.
to the
I know what
center,
you're going for. Let me give a rough estimate. I'm trying to figure it out. That's
Like,
about
would
30
that be a
minutes.
thing?
That'd be about 45. Math. I'm gonna say no, not 2,000. You could cover a good chunk of it in with a radius like that, but you're talking about from like furthest distance. You're talking about a 45-minute walk through the city, and you can cover about, I think it's about 2 to 3 miles unimpeded walking. So that's a pretty big chunk of area. Oh, I'm very aware you guys are going to ask like distance questions and stuff like that.
I can, in theory, cover 36,000 feet
I'm
before
gonna
my
s-
spell runs out.
I'm gonna say if you have to focus on specific areas, focus towards the middle more, because I don't think she's gonna be near the walls. Because that would be less ground she could cover with her shot. Because I mean, where she was before was around here, right?
Ooh, that's way off.
Yeah, you could make like a kind of a loop and not double back until the spell ends.
Like whatever the closest is you could do size-wise.
Well, if we think she's going to be closer to the center of the city, would it be worth it to just... This map is so handy, Erudite. If I just cut across the entire city and then go from there.
Heard that, you'll smartass.
Could you do all of the distance while the spell is up if you did it like that, though?
Well, if we think she's closer to the center of the city, as I go all the way across, I would get a ping there.
True.
And then if not, I just choose a direction. At this point, it's a guessing game. I guess I will just go and hope for the best unless somebody has a good idea.
Not really.
That's about what the plan is. Yeah.
Okay, I will cast Locate Creature
Okay.
and then transform into an owl.
Okay. And then Michelle, you're going to cast invisibility on him.
I'm going to make him invisible. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Spell slot.
Addax, you're invisible. You're an owl. You have locate creature or locate object.
Locate Creature.
Locate creature up. I'm pretty sure that's a no save spell. So yeah,
Nope.
concentration up to an hour. Invisibility is concentration up to an hour. So your hour starts now.
Could I cast Death Ward on him before he leaves?
Sure, I will stop you.
Just in case he falls.
And I'm going to assume Death Ward would count on him, not the owl, because that'd be a dick move for me to count in on the owl form.
Yeah.
Oh, the owl got shot. Don't worry, you're fine.
I
You're
mean,
still
hey,
a
it would
bird.
keep me flying, which would help.
With a character that does 3 shots in a round, no, it won't.
Well, I mean, it's about the disadvantage. Maybe you should miss the other 2 times. What's the AC of an owl?
Very
Not
low.
high.
I think it's 12. Hold on.
You're telling me a giant vulture has a lower AC than an
Ace
owl?
11. 11 on an owl.
Giant vulture's got 10, yo.
Yep.
Anyway, I fly.
Yeah. So what are you planning on doing?
Gonna make a beeline across the city first.
Beeline across the city?
Yeah.
All right. So just going straight across the city
Mostly
while
gonna,
attempting to keep a... Hold on, I should change my overlay so you guys don't see where I measure.
Also, as I'm flying and keeping my magical sensors about me, I would like to keep an eye out for anything going on.
Okay. So roll a perception check.
Which should have advantage on as an owl, right?
Yep. But you use your shit because you're
Natural 20, 25.
Natural 20 on perception. Okay. In that case, as you are flying through the town proper, whoops, I should go on to a different layer. There we go. As you're flying through the town proper, trying to just go straight across and just see if you can find anything, you don't pick up the ping as you're flying, but as you reach about this spot here, you do note what appears to be a very tall, really about 7'6" tall creature, bright red scales, these kind of black patches on them, and he looks like he's walking off in this direction.
Oh. We were looking for one assassin, but we have found another.
I just who sadly because I have no way of actually like contacting my group.
Cursing an owl.
Pretty much. I will. And he's alone.
From what you see right there, yes. It's not that you know he's there; it's that you saw him going this way along these roads.
I'm gonna follow him.
You're going to follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just give me a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible and an owl, but still, you know.
What is owl stealth?
Not
Stealth
great.
It's +3, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it's better than mine.
Stealth is it's +3.
I mean, that's a low bar to trip on, so.
That's 10 for one. 21 for the other.
21, okay. So, you as an owl, you very quietly and nimbly move along the rooftops. Try to stay as quiet as possible. I'd say you're about 20 minutes in by this point, so he just is starting to stroll along these roads. And you see that he does eventually make his way over here and then cut in between a few buildings into what looks to be almost a little courtyard area, where you see that there appears to be another individual there. He's wearing these robed priest vestments, hood up, and he simply to kind of raises a hand in greeting to the other fellow.
Do I recognize what kind of deity this person might follow?
Well, the natural 20 gave you this. You roll another d20 for perception.
Perception with advantage. That's a 16.
You do not note a symbol on him.
Okay. And I have no pings for the gunman, right?
Once you started getting to around this area, you would have a ping appearing, but it's off in the distance.
Okay.
A little ways, and it does feel like it's getting closer slowly.
Okay. I will be stealthy and just kind of keep watch. I don't know what they're doing, and if I can hear them, I will try to listen in on their conversation.
To avoid doing the schizophrenic "I'm talking to myself" act, I'll just very briefly give you an idea of what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The Dragonborn walks up to the individual wearing the robed vestments, and he looks down at him and goes, "So, you find anything?" And the robed man just goes, "No, I didn't find anyone. Apparently, the girl ran into somebody." And the Dragonborn just goes, We're gonna find them. And the road figure just kind of nods quietly. And the Dragonborn looks back down at him and goes, "Where's the dog?" And the robe figure just looks at him and goes, "We'll be coming back in a bit." And the conversation kind of goes from there, but eventually they wind up making their way inside of a nearby building.
And how far away, give or take, the gunman still approaching?
Yes, it's a matter of like it was on the very outside range at the beginning, and it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer.
Mm-hmm. I will. Is there a window on this building?
These are all lower buildings. Like this is more like a residential area. There's a forge area nearby, but honestly, as buildings go, they're all fairly short and squat. So there is definitely a window you could try to peek in, but
Ivan, how much longer do I have on my spells?
we're talking for locate person probably about 30 minutes, invisibility about 30 minutes.
Then yeah, I will try to as gently and stealthily as possible peek in window.
Okay, just roll me another stealth check. As an owl just kind of
Another 10 and a 6.
and a 6.
That's a
Oh
10.
no!
So that's a 10.
Neither one of those are good.
No.
Let me
Well,
double
invisible,
check their
though.
perception. Yes, you're invisible. Perception. His is bad, which isn't shocking considering that he's just a big brute. His is quite good though.
Yeah, wisdom, people.
So, as you flutter up to the window, you are trying to get very close to the windows. You can kind of see what they're doing and hear them. But as you're doing so, you feel the owl portion of your body that you can't properly see kind of up against the glass as your beak smacks against the window. And you see very quickly the road figure turns and looks at the window, and he reaches out a hand and he casts a spell at the window proper. These are both at disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh, yowza! Hits.
So, not a cleric.
Cole,
Yeah.
hit. Okay.
I bird
Oh,
AC.
easy.
1, 4. It's
How
5
many hit
points
points
of
does a
force
bird have?
damage. Not a lot. Not a lot.
Like 4.
I think it's 3.
Michelle.
It's a D4 minus 1.
2. It's 2. Like
Yup.
max is 2. So, but you know what's funny? You're still invisible.
That is true.
Yeah. Also,
I'm
we're
not-
using polymorph or
That was my wild
it
shape.
doesn't matter either way.
This is my wild shape.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter either way.
So I take
So
2 points of damage.
you take 2 points of force damage, and as he reaches out towards you and lets out these bursts of energy that come flying at you in this purplish color that just streaks through the window and shatters it and smashes into you, his hood flies back. And you see a man whose features look normal from a distance. You see that his eyes have this bright yellow coloration to them, this jaundice, which you've become somewhat familiar with. His hair looks to be receding slightly, and his features look otherwise fairly normal, but you see that he opened his mouth slightly as he cast out the spell, and his teeth are these sharp needles that just line the inside of his mouth. And his skin has this very unpleasant pallor to it, almost this pale gray. Not that of, say, an elf or anything like that. He appears to be human at one point, but he looks wrong. Oh, stop it, Jill, no.
I'm just saying.
He doesn't have horns.
He's not a homestuck, apparently.
Yet. Yet.
This is when he kills one of the tieflings and wears the horns.
No!
God.
Jesus.
So you see,
It's transformational.
he
Make
turns
him
and he
bleed.
casts a spell at you, and you would see that the Dragonborn very swiftly turns and he grabs his greatsword off his back, which, as he removes it, is just this horribly chipped and rusted mess of metal. It looks like it's seen its fair use, and it is. It looks like it'd be a horrible weapon to be torn through with.
Okay.
What do you do?
Going to turn into a cheetah with my other wild shape and try to slink away.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Cheetah. I'm advantage still because
Yeah.
invisible. That's a 24 on stealth.
Okay. All right, that's good. So, you begin slinking away as fast as possible, which as a cheetah does help quite a bit. Yeah. And as you are slinking away, you see both of them move out of the building. The large Dragonborn leading the way, and is very swiftly moving around and looking and trying to find you. And behind him, the now uncovered robed figure comes with him, looking around. And as you begin slinking away, they begin to fall out of earshot, and you start getting away from them. Where are you gonna go?
I have a 30-foot climbing speed. Can I climb one of the nearby buildings?
You very well could. Push your luck like that, yeah.
Because I still have this lucky creature. I want to be far away, but still have a slight visual on it. I basically want to stay within 1,000 feet, essentially. So I want to see if I can feel the gunman come in and leave, or if she comes and stays. Not going to stay that close, but then I could get potentially caught. But it's
you can certainly do
distance.
You can certainly do that, yeah. You're gonna climb up onto a nearby-ish building, like a block or so away.
Yeah.
And then just kind of wait and monitor them and try and judge where they are. Okay, you can do so. As you sit there and wait, running out the rest of your 30 minutes for both invisibility and locate object, or locate creature, sorry. The gunman would eventually reach the position where they were, or at least where you were estimating they were. And you sit there for 30 minutes waiting. There's some minor movement. Nothing else. And then eventually this belt dissipates.
Cool. I will head back. And where is this position on the map? Right
No,
here?
that's the wrong thing. Bing.
Okay.
There's a little red slash on it.
Guess I will just stealthily make my way back to the group. No longer invisible.
Stealth check.
She the stealth.
I have CDA glue on my fingers. Damn it.
The egg glue?
CDA glue. It's very strong adhesive.
That's a... Oh, no, that's a 9.
Wow.
I'm doing so well, y'all.
So, as you are slinking through the streets, you, as a cheetah, why would it be a 9? Wouldn't it be a 12?
No,
rolling with
because
disadvantage?
no, it's a straight roll because I'm no longer invisible.
Yeah, if it's a straight roll, then it's 12.
That was the first one to escape from them.
Okay, yeah.
That-
That's
that
9.
was- yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah. As you begin sneaking through the streets, you hear the relatively close by sounds of boots clomping. And as you are turning a corner to get down the street, you are more or less face to face with a man clad in armor, just like every other one of the guards that you've seen so far. And he just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?"
I bolt immediately, hopefully, before he has a chance to.
Okay, he's
like-
gonna take a swing. He's gonna take a swing at you as a reaction.
I would like to take the dodge action and run away.
Okay, and your movement speed is what, 60?
Yes.
Okay, smart. All right, yeah. You take the dodge action and just run away from this guy as fast as possible. As there is now a bit of a ruckus behind you, as this guard starts calling people, saying, "There's a fucking big ass cat! It was really big! You don't get it! Look for it!" And you hear a bunch of noise from behind you. As you start hustling back to where you guys are posting up.
Before I get close to them, I start trying to, be stealthy again.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to leave like a lot of, trying not to leave like any tracks or anything. It's like I'm trying to not lead them back to my friends. I need to make that explicitly clear.
Stealth check.
Don't screw me now, cat stuff. 24.
There you go.
Okay.
Ma, hey Ma! There's this ugly ass cat here!
Ma!
Ma! Keep Fifi inside!
Where are the kids? Out back.
So, eventually you manage to get your way back towards the house that your friends have posted up in. Everybody, you guys see a cheetah begin prowling its way inside of the home you guys have posted up inside of.
Now, I could be wrong, but I think you left her as an owl, which makes me think something happened.
The cheetah gives a big grin.
Yeah.
That's unsettling.
I need to look this up. Can she just smile?
I think it's just baring their teeth at this
It's like the
point.
same way like a dog smiles,
Boy, that's not a pleasant smile from a cheetah. It's just showing the very front teeth. Just,
Okay, but that's adorable. That's a lie. It's really
Mhm.
cute.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Okay,
Yes.
I will post the one that I'm thinking of. This is cute.
anyways, what do you do?
I'm just gonna
Yeah, that's adorable.
smile as a cheetah.
Okay, that's fair. All right, I'll give you that.
All right.
So, should we have our weapons drawn, or...
Addax, do you want to give a report? It kind of requires you to be a Fearbulg again.
I will drop my D shape.
Okay.
So
Go. Do your thing.
I'm doing it. Well, we planned. I said it was a possibility. I was sort of shot out of the sky ish.
By the gunman?
No. The robed figure. The one you said was in priest vestments. Turns out he can shoot little purple blasts of energy. Which is not something I've seen many priests be able to do. I also saw the large dragonborn with red scales and patches of black. And the gunman did meet with them, and I would assume any others. They also mentioned someone called the dog, who I would assume would be the one who was sniffing around our campsite the other night.
So, do we want to go challenge them? Hopefully before the dog comes back?
I mean, if it's only 3 of them, it's better than 4.
My thought is, what if the dog was with the gunman and they
Possible.
came together?
Either way, we know where they are right now, and they're probably not going to stay there for very long.
We could still try to get them to split up at that location.
God, Joe.
Plot twist, the dog isn't the dog. These assassins just really fucking into their friend. Aw. That's...
Greg, the dog.
No!
I,
Another Greg we have to kill? God,
Oh
God.
no.
I
We'll have to do it.
was able to get away. I ran into a guard, managed to get away unhurt, and managed to evade any pursuers, I believe. So I did not lead them back to you all. But yeah, I know what they look like. So if we do this again, I can do it on the Dragonborn, the priest, and the gunman.
Why would they be grouping up?
It seemed like they were reporting. I overheard that. I wonder if this is the first time they've grouped up since our first interaction with them. They seemed like they knew we were here, and they were looking for us specifically, but no one had seen anyone or dealt with us yet, except for the gunman. So, and they stayed in the same spot for a while, except for minor movements. They are probably planning on what to do next now. And perhaps it is I know that we are eager for battle, but perhaps it is time for us to do the same. What do we do now?
I mean, I've
Well,
I've
already
said what I
grouped
want to
up.
do, and I haven't changed.
Gail, what were you saying?
I mean, we're already grouped up, so we have that advantage.
We just have the advantage of knowing where they are.
If we delay for too long, we will almost certainly lose that advantage.
We should just do it. I think this is...
I mean, I think it's time to fight them. See if we can't find one of them just out on their own.
To be fair, Black Iron fought them, and there was only, what, 4 members of Black Iron? Yeah, they got beat, but there was only 4 of them and only 1 healer.
Weird question, Connor. Do we know about, like, when they fought with us, like when we were part of their team, were they on the same power level as us?
Let's see. That was around level 7-8, correct?
Yeah.
At that point, yes, they were around your same level.
They may have been weaker than us too, as well. And they're a good team. Don't get me wrong, but they also lack their makeup is a bit different than ours. We have the advantage that we're a bit more well-rounded than they are.
Also, I will point out, Ian Blackwell is he's more a medic than a healer.
Yeah.
He
That's what I'm
knows
saying.
bandaging and surgery. He does not necessarily have magical healing abilities.
Right.
We also get the advantage of getting the drop on them. We could set it up so that way
We can ambush them, perhaps, as they come out, if we get there in time.
we can also set Ro up in a good spot, since
Mhm.
she's got the range to be able to hit the gunman back.
My concern with that is, it did not take them long to burn through my form when I turned into a giant spider, and that form is able to take a substantial beating, and yet she was able to burn through it so
Also-
quickly.
Blackmore, not Blackwell. I said the name wrong.
It My worry is that if they are all on the same level, if they are all capable of such damage altogether, is that really wise going against them?
Then
At
what
all.
would you suggest?
We have to go against them at some point, but
Exactly.
what other suggestion would you have?
I'm not sure. I'm simply wanting to make sure we are all aware of the potential dangers going into this.
There are dangers no matter when we do it.
Very well, let us go hunting.
I do think we need to make sure we do have the element of surprise and every advantage we can when we go.
Absolutely. We need to be set up so that, like, we need to get the drop on them if at all possible and get our fighters in good position before we initiate.
Or what's the longest distance you could shoot?
Good question. Hold on.
You have sniper as a feat, right?
Good question.
God damn it, Jill.
Hold on.
I think you took sniper
No.
to replace smell.
I
Yeah,
have,
'cause-
I have spell sniper.
Oh, you kept spell sniper.
I guess.
I thought we were
Okay.
trading that.
Yeah, no, she kept spell sniper.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Because you also decided that you're gonna keep a few levels in Bard, didn't you?
Yeah.
So your longest range would be 320, and that's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then that.
What's your range at non-disadvantage?
80.
Okay. So Ro needs to at least be within 80 feet of wherever we try to funnel them into.
Didn't you say they were in a house? Would be an advantage if they were inside. Maybe. I don't know. Actually.
Well, the intention is to try to draw them out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let us... At the very least, let us plan as we walk. The more we delay here, like you said, time is of the essence, it would seem.
All right, let's go.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. I would recommend you guys use the restroom too because you may as well.
This is gonna be a long one, I feel like.
Maybe.
Oh boy. I told my mom 7. She's
Yeah.
planning dinner.
I'm gonna go get more
7's
coffee. BRB.
7's in fairness, 7 is 3 hours from now, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
fights.
also use the restroom.
Take a long time.
Yeah, it's been an hour session. I went literally right before, so I'm good.
Woohoo!
Woo! And I got the fish wand.
Fish one!
Fish wand!
Get the fish rack!
The drying rack?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing I got.
Oh my god, really? That was the last thing I got!
I also currently have the umbrella, the tackle box, the planchette, and the wallpaper.
If only I could buy it. Nook shopping be like, no!
Well, if you
Alright, I'm back.
I don't
Alright, I
want
need
to
to
do the fish journey.
Okay. 1 second. Alright. Okay, I'm back.
I don't think
Alrighty.
I'm not sure everyone's back.
Roll over my
yet.
foot!
Well,
Fuck. So, I'm guessing Jess and Michelle went to the restroom?
probably.
Sounds like it.
We have time anyways. We'll take this little interim to say, hey, to the folks who are just tuning in, thank you for showing up. Really, we appreciate having new viewers. It's very good to see. I apologize if there's any confusion about what is happening right now. Basically, they are trying to save a town from a fiend. and the terrible people who run the town as well. But hopefully they can succeed. Still.
I mean, hey, I got out of there fairly easily, so...
Yeah, sure, that was the word.
Hey, I only took 2 points of damage.
Yeah. Since you cast Pass Without Trace, I can have you guys roll stealth checks while I wait for the others to show up. Alrighty?
Mm-hmm. 37!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
And the rogue does it again.
28.
Oh, 16. Nice.
Alright.
Well, so hypothetically, is there a way just to have like a spell active always and forever? Would that be a tattoo?
That would be either, well, you could get a tattoo, but that's almost like permanence that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is something that was in Pathfinder that's not in 5e that I did love. And Rutro, we lost Michelle?
Looks like
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll get her back in a bit. In Pathfinder, there's a spell called Permanence, where after using a certain amount of gold and other such reagents, you can make a spell permanently last on you forever. In order to make it go away, someone would have to actively pinpoint the spell and then dispel it from you permanently. And I think like that spell is like a 6th level spell.
Oh, jeez.
It's a strong one, but also you're talking about something that would permanently make you able to see in the dark, permanently able to see magic, permanently able to see invisible things. You see where I'm going?
Probably
what if
not
it
suck at stealth checks.
No, because I actually think Pass Without a Trace was something I had a conversation with something about for permanence.
I got a stupid question. So if it's a tattoo on your arm and your arm gets chopped off, you don't have it.
You see, you bring up this terrible image, but you're kind of right. Yeah, in a way, if I chopped your arm off and you had a tattoo that had an enchantment on it, that would suck.
So if we chop off Mercy's hands, she loses the ability to press it into
We chop off Mercy's hands, and she has some other problems to deal with.
Yeah!
One, it's not on her hand. 2, it's on her shoulder. 3, what conversation did I come back to?
Don't worry about
They were
it.
asking about permanent spell effects and stuff like that.
Because we
And
need
that
Pass Without Trace so bad.
Yeah.
Always.
I'll be honest here. Yeah, you can roll stealth. You can roll stealth. So, and Michelle will be back eventually. Where's Michelle? What
Can't really
happened?
do
How
anything.
did you realize that? She's not in the call.
No, I don't.
No, she realizes that her Discord's not working. There she is.
Oh.
Also,
I was gonna say I was gonna put invisibility on a couple people before we went, but people rolled this stealth before I had the chance to, and then my internet decided to fuck up.
And then your
It's
internet died.
Yeah,
We're
it's
missing
fine.
one person anyways.
fine. I was
Jace?
gonna,
Jace is in the
On
room,
here.
but
I was gonna do it on like a couple people, but yeah,
In fairness, you already have the plus 10, so if you want to
Yeah.
do it, just go ahead. I won't
it's
stop
fine.
you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
don't waste the spell.
37, 28, 26, 21, 27, 24. Jace, your stealth check, bud?
14.
Oh.
Oh, it
Sorry?
doesn't matter.
Oh my god!
This is why I wanted to do
Yikes.
this, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Jace and I are just complete
Easily
opposites
the
of
least
stealth.
stealthy. Wowza.
I have
I
to
swear
roll
these buildings keep
shit.
getting shorter every day.
That was something, my man.
Have to
Again.
make up for Jace.
Yep.
Myself.
This is why I
Wow.
don't use the algorithm. I'm gonna continue saying that every damn time.
Yeah,
No,
blame the
it's a
computer, sure.
Disadvantage. Your other roll is a 14.
The other was fine.
That's why we need to make his armor. What's the word I'm looking for?
Mithril. No.
Mithril.
Is it
Adamantine.
mithril? Adamantine.
Adamantium just makes it stronger. Mithril makes it
Adamantine makes it stronger. Mithril makes
Mithril
it.
makes it
Lighter.
lighter.
Yeah,
That's what my sword is made out of. It's why Ro can lift it.
Yeah.
All bit awkwardly. So, you guys begin making your way over towards the location that was mentioned to you by Addax. Doing fairly well stealth-wise, with the exception of Gale, who's a bit clunkier. It's okay, Jace. Everybody's
It
clunky.
happens.
You guys all... Whoops, that's the wrong button. You guys all managed to very carefully make your way over towards the location that was mentioned to you. Now, I need to quickly get one quick thing and then grab your sheets.
Oh, we in it now, boys.
He's grabbing our sheets. He's actually controlling us now.
Yeah, it's only me.
I'm putting the fight on Otto, and by Otto I mean make Connor do everything.
No.
Good news, guys, though, we're doing this at the beginning of the day, so only a couple of us are missing spell slots.
Yeah, I've used one spell slot.
Where?
Alex is only missing one as well, right? Or two.
Two.
It's
Yeah.
still. And technically, I could have taken that hour that he was gone and gotten that spell slot back, but I'm not going to because
You very well could have.
I'm not going to. I did not do that.
Like, I mean, you're completely correct. Yeah, you absolutely could have done that. But, kind of would have been annoying.
It would have been stupid. One spell slot at level 2? No, thank you.
Don't worry, guys. Ro is fine on spell slots.
Dea, though, how are you doing on spell slots?
She
Fine.
still has 2.
Yeah. Turns out I have 2, and I consistently have 2.
Yeah, I don't think you
mark
get
it
a
up.
third spell slot until like what?
5th.
5th?
In Warlock, I believe.
No, not 5th.
It's more than that. It's like 8
It's
or
like-
something.
Hold
yeah,
on.
it's something very
Oh,
late.
I'm pulling it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Not level, the actual slot itself.
Yeah, you don't get a third spell slot until 11.
Yeah, that's it. Which, might never get.
Hey now. Don't be like that.
You're an all-star.
Get your game on.
Thanks,
Well,
Chase.
I'm currently planning, only 9 levels of Warlock, so.
I mean, Warlocks are lessons on working with what you got
Yeah.
and using it to the best of your ability.
To be fair, at 9th level, you do get 5 invocations, so you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's really why you go Warlock, is the invocations. And, pact magic.
It really is.
Also, I apologize for the wait. I'm just currently quickly doing the lighting on the map.
I mean, thank God, because I thought I was we were holding you up.
No,
turns out
You're
we
not
are
holding me up.
stalling on
I just
purpose.
realized I forgot to do my lighting.
Anyone want to hear a really nerdy story really quick?
Okay, I'm done with my
Yes.
lighting.
I was just gonna explain how I hurt my
Yeah.
wrist.
Oh
Yeah.
no, what'd you do,
What
dude?
did you do?
I was trying to learn lightsaber tricks.
Oh my god.
I hurt my wrist real bad.
Oh no, you're literally
Cheers, we're a bunch of fucking dweebs.
I can't find my brace.
Just keep icing and stretching it.
There's no ice in my room.
Call on your midi-chlorians.
Okay, alright. Hold on, we ain't gonna talk about midichlorians.
I swear to God, I'll kill you.
I mean, to be fair, with this fight, you very well could.
So
Jade says
I'm trying out the new dynamic lighting option for character tokens. So just tell me if you guys can see, because I actually don't know with how the new dynamic lighting works. I know that some characters should be able to see because they don't have dark vision. Other characters should.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now. Everything I see is pitch black.
I see black.
Same.
That's right.
I
have
mean,
dark
that's
vision.
not any.
Yeah, no, it
That's
looks
not-
like it doesn't work. That's a fucking bummer.
Well, I mean,
Unless-
it works for me because I can't see shit anyway.
I mean,
Same.
yeah, let me just re-enable the normal stuff then. That's a bummer.
I will say this: we should probably put our character tokens in the proper order. Which, knowing how we go, it's probably
Damn.
Gale, Mercy.
yeah, the
So, yeah.
the stealthiest and the 2 heavy hitters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have assumed Addax
And
would
also the
definitely
person
be
who
in
can
the front
see.
ish, because I would know where I
Yeah.
just come from.
The way I would think it would probably be Addax and Dea, so like doing 2 by 2, and then the tanks, and whatever order
Yeah.
the last 3 spellcasters.
And
wanna put themselves in.
assuming we didn't get surprised by something,
You did not. Now, the question I need to ask you guys, the folks you can't see, Firbolgs,
Mm-hmm.
And
Ro.
No, she's included in
actually-
Firbolgs.
Well, no, yeah. Clearly.
Tallest and shortest.
Well, actually, Ro is probably the more important one. You guys can't see. What are you going to do about your lighting?
Is
How about-
Rose taking a sniper
Oh
shot?
god. Okay.
Is she taking a sniper position?
That's a good question. I know with what you just
never
asked
mind.
me.
Never mind. I swap that spell out for something else.
I'm debating because I have the lantern, but I don't want to like pull out a lantern and be like, "Here we are, we're over here."
The thing is, if you're taking a sniper position, the lighting around you is not as important as the lighting around your enemy.
That's true.
So just make your decision. What are you doing?
Fucking.
Booty, light a building on fire so she can see.
I mean, I
Burn
could.
that shit.
You know what?
Fireball!
If we need, I could make a very bright light, up to 60 feet away.
I also have a torch. I could have a torch pretty much on the ready.
What do we want to do?
I mean,
That's what I think we're discussing.
once we're starting the battle, we could have like a light cantrip on someone's armor, and because
No
like
one
that
can
shed.
cast light.
Cal had light, not.
Oh, only Cal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we
No,
had
there is
cast it
spell.
before. I'm sorry.
It's the
Never
lantern.
mind.
Rose lantern casts the light cantrip on itself.
Yeah.
I can do
Uh,
produce flame. I can do daylight. It's very
Also,
bright.
do wall of light.
Like bringing a minigun to a gunfight.
I could do wall of light.
Oh my god.
We could make a lot of light here, y'all.
Oh.
I think what our best bet's gonna be is figure out where those of us who can see want to put Ro, so that way when we do activate a light and she can see, she can take the hit.
I will say it is daylight is 60-foot radius sphere of bright light, and then 60 feet of dim light beyond that, which should cover the entire battlefield if we really want to go down that road.
Might be our best bet.
Unless you want to.
80 I will say, Jill, 80 feet is pretty much most of the map.
Like Jill, this is 80 feet right here.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
more so. I mean, like, vertically. How far?
Oh,
is 80?
vertically. None of these buildings are over 80 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in a
Period. None of them.
residential area, so
Like at most,
probably
there is
push
one
you-
building nearby that would be maybe about 30, and that's about it.
Okay. I was like, how far? 80 feet?
My only thing is, do we want to post her in a first floor or a second floor?
Or a roof?
Or if we want to take that out.
I'm gonna just lay down on the roof. Can't get me now, bitch.
If you lay down on the roof, you wouldn't be able to see. You're too short.
That's my plan. If I can't see them, they can't see me.
Well, I think you're.
That's just called hiding. I'm gonna need a decision soon, guys, because you're getting closer and closer towards a fight.
yeah, I mean that's just wherever Jill wants to go, pretty much. Do you want to be up high, or do you want to be able to run out of the building real fast?
Don't matter to me. Just put me somewhere.
One or
Put
two.
me in the game, coach.
No,
Here.
Jill,
I'll say.
one or two.
2.
2 is put you on a lower level.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Second floor rather than roof.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It'll give you some cover too.
Yeah.
So in that case, while you guys are moving up, I can get Ro. You can be put right about. Oh nuts! Beans.
Hey, it's funny. I have.
There we go. That works. You're kind of in an odd space map-wise, but that'll work for me. All right.
Gone, guys.
She's
Yeah,
not.
she is. She's gone forever.
She's dead, Jim.
Well, also, you guys you're going to be moving straight into a conflict with them.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah, we
quick.
kind of assumed.
Is most of the house made out of stone?
This house is made of stone, but
I
the
didn't
house
see
that
anything.
they were living in is not. It's more of a stucco wood material.
Darn.
Fire! Flame them out like a
I'll
bush.
point out
Hey,
that is a good chunk of this town.
Yeah, that
Clay,
would make a
stucco.
lot of. That would make a lot of problems.
If it was
maybe.
a stone house, I could just collapse the roof on them, just turn all of the stone into mud, and then the roof
You can
would crush
produce
them.
flame, can't you?
Yeah, it's a little deep ball fire that does 2d8 damage if I hit. And guess what? I'm blind, so I'm gonna miss.
The building.
So, Ro, do you want to say that you're holding fire until you can see?
Yes.
Okay, that works for me. In that case, just so that you can actually see stuff, I'm gonna give you sight, but I'll tell you when you can actually see. You know.
I see.
Bro's just like holding the gun, just like.
Every time there's a noise, it's like, oh fuck. Is that me? No, okay, we're good.
Like, wait,
How-
they
how-
told me to shoot when I could see. I can't see yet. It's just noise. It's just noise.
Just
What if
noise.
I can see sound?
What is the plan? I don't know what it looks like, other than
Fucking
from memory.
God, come on, D&D.
What?
Sorry, Roll20 is being a dickhole.
Damn, not just a dick, a
Wait.
dick hole.
Do you, any chance I could have some vision since I was here earlier, so I have an idea of what it looks like?
Sure. In a second.
How do we want to handle this? Are we just gonna go in
Guns blazing.
swords
No.
blazing?
I assume the
What?
tanks would take the position of wherever we're funneling them into.
Weren't we drawing them out?
Yeah.
How?
You don't need to draw
Set
them
the
out.
We don't
building
need to-
on fire.
Kind of just said we don't need to draw them out. It's
You don't
fine.
need to draw them out. They're already there.
Yeah, no, I can see them.
Yeah.
I
I was
can
gonna say they're present.
It's like I think I right there.
That's why I was like kind of like apprehensive about you guys having this conversation because I know like all the plan is gonna go, well, it doesn't matter because they're there.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
Do they see us?
They're waiting for you.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
As we approach, can I cast greater invisibility on myself?
You can certainly do that, yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say
You see that the robe figure is back to wearing his robe again.
Okay.
Wait, so we're just waiting for someone to ring the bell?
Huh.
This one?
No, I don't think we're.
You see the Dragonborn is looking at you guys more than anything. Is very much sizing up Gale.
of course he is.
Of course.
Cool. I cast
Obviously,
greater
I'm like,
invisibility.
I
And I
go
disappear.
ahead, Jace.
I mean, are they looking at us?
Yep.
They're not.
Alright.
They are not yet attacking them.
Alright, so I'm gonna light the torch then.
Okay,
I will
there we go.
Produce flame as well.
All right. So, in front of you guys, you can see two figures. You see a tall, about 7'6" tall, red-scaled dragonborn man. You see that there are these patches of his skin where the scales are either dropping off or turning dark, and other sections where it almost looks like there are these like circles that go around bits of him. He looks all around very battered, bruised. He looks like a man who has lived his life fighting. And you see that he is, let me double check his armor. He is not armored, and he has a very large sword on his back. And next to him is a robed figure, wearing what looks to be something akin to like robed priest vestments, so that would have a hood on them. You do not immediately note any kind of a symbol on his person, but he sits there waiting patiently.
Well,
Do we just?
If- do we say
talk
hi?
Did we talk first? Did they talk first?
Do we? All right.
Look,
Going for the comedy, guys, huh?
we're not getting the jump on them. Let's just go.
No chance
If
to
you
just
like wave
leave,
at them.
right?
Say again, Jace.
No chance to just leave, right? Take your coin and go.
I'm not a merc.
Mm.
Well, you did
Done my fair share of that. This is something better.
Oh, so you're stupid.
You're not not getting paid. No, they're not getting paid for this. That's the worst idea I've ever heard.
I'm sorry, am I wrong?
Well,
The
no,
work
he
is its own
shouldn't
pay.
say it.
I'm sorry, what did he say?
The work is its own pay.
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh no, not one of these.
Bro, you don't even make a living off of this.
Uh,
How are you gonna feed yourself?
I'm just gonna step beside Gale to do this because I don't think I can see behind him. The real question is, how do you think this is going to end for you?
Don't particularly care at the moment.
That's even dumber. I mean, the fuckers you're working for is trying to, work with a demon of some sort.
Oh, I know.
And that's always going to end badly. Trust me, I'm a product of
Oh,
that.
I know.
it's not a
So-
big thing,
I know who they're working with. I even know his name. Would you like to make a deal?
Not usually in the habit, but I'm willing to listen.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
He kind of
Gale.
jerks his chin at Gale.
well, I'm
I feel like
always up to
assumptions.
see if there's a deal that could be made. What sort of deal do you have?
You fight me one-on-one, and if
Oh
you
my God.
win, I'll give you his name.
I don't trust that.
Why?
I kind of like that deal. We get more out of it.
Wait.
Why do
Oh,
you need
why
to
are
know
you
his
doing
name?
Name's
I mean,
What was that? Cole?
Why do we need to know his name?
He just shrugs.
No, I was asking this of Gale.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
It's more information than we have.
Do you know many Demodans? Does it matter?
If
Will it
we-
aid us in the fighting it? That we know what people call it.
greater invisibility is gonna fade. Fun.
Sorry.
That's
if
okay.
you have a name,
Fine.
then you can at least address it. It'll
Yeah,
have to listen to you.
But I don't want to see you hurt, though.
Connor,
Yes.
would I know the value in knowing a demon's true name?
You can roll Knowledge Arcana.
Certainly, I will.
I mean, did he say it was the true name or just what they call it?
He said its name.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's true name. So Erudite's gonna.
True
Thank
names
you.
can be very powerful, especially with outsiders. So celestials, fiends, fae, stuff like that. The question is it the real name or not?
Ask him if it's the real name.
Are we talking real name or just what you call him?
He kind of like quirks an eyebrow. What the hell are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I do not think it'd be
So you
wise.
don't know whether that's their actual name or not.
It's the name you gave me.
Oh shit! This is not a good deal, is it?
No,
It doesn't
it
seem
is
like it.
not.
No. So not only are you, oh, you know what?
And
I
No,
can
I
make the
think
deal a little better.
Okay.
Fight me one-on-one, or we'll kill the weak ones first.
Wait. Which ones do you think are the weak ones? This is an important question for me.
Oh, this one's a bitch. All right. So I'll make you a counter deal. You get the fuck out of here, or I'll wear your tail on my fucking face for a week.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.
Why?
Why the face, Gale? Wear it as a belt.
The Dragonborn just kind of gives this really sadistic grin as you say
Gale's
that.
gonna return the grin and pull on his helmet. Let's go, bitch.
Oh my god.
Did I ever
Do you
get a
take
chance
my deal?
to look for the
I
gun?
don't think it fucking matters, does it?
What matters if
say
we
that
intervene
now.
or not?
And he's gonna kick it off by going into a berserker rage. Let's start.
He's a
Yeah, Gale's
berserker.
already going into a rage too.
Did we get a chance to look around? I said it twice in the chat before this.
I mean, to look around, it's.
All right, I'm blind. It doesn't matter.
You should have sight. I thought I turned it back
I
on.
do, but it's like if the gunman's not immediately.
No,
seeable.
you got. Oh no, that would have been a perception check. So roll perception checks to try and see them.
Yeah.
I will say, Dea, with your 25 and Matt passive perception, you do not currently see either the dog or the gunman.
Let's kill these bitches.
8.
Nope.
I think I see it.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Are we doing initiative? Initiative, guys?
This is initiative now.
Let's go.
For everyone?
I'm assuming my shit faded, which is great.
Yeah, it did.
Oh well, that's fine.
I
I'll
know,
take it
off
off.
for me.
You dropped it too
man.
quick. Sorry.
That's fine. That's
Natural 20 as well.
fine. I'm okay with
Nice.
that.
20s, Christ.
Hey.
I will say this: we all rolled surprisingly well, except for Dea.
Mhm.
Right.
Not what
Usually
we
the
expected.
tanks- I was about to say,
That's-
usually the tanks are the lower end
Hmm.
because, well, we have lower decks.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Shouldn't that be a +8 to her initiative?
What?
Because the
Charisma.
charisma mod changed, so it should be +8. Not
Remember
6.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah. Yeah, you're at 11. I mean, you're still
Uh.
at the bottom of the initiative, but still.
You'd be at an 11.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh, I guess that didn't automatically.
No, it's something you have to either manually add in, or you have to adjust the formula.
I remember that Connor added it and said,
Oh, starting
You
at
don't
third
plan on-
level.
adjusting your charisma anytime soon.
It's
so
true.
we're not going to worry about it.
I did.
And look what
I may have
happened.
said that.
you know.
Look,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, it's a part of
We
Rakish.
don't always
attack.
plan ahead.
Okay. I'll change that right now.
It's still an 11, so you're still at the bottom of the initiative.
But it's good. Ish. I also haven't added their turns on at all.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know what? I'm gonna do that after the session. Ugh.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not a huge deal. Alright. Alrighty. So, let me get the rolls ready and in there. Executioner. Natural 20 from the Executioner.
Ah, come on.
I'm sorry, the Executioner.
That is the name he goes by.
Yeah.
Because you don't know his real name.
The zealot.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Zealot, the Executioner, the Gunman, and the Hunting Dog.
I will remind you because this is more for Jill. Since he's gonna seem to move first, remember you get a shot off as soon as he gets close enough.
This is true. You do. The minute you see him and you go,
But it is
That's what I got
supposed to be a 1v1.
I don't. Gale did not accept that.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
not
he outright
clear on
double
what was
checked her at the end. He
happening.
went, "So are you taking it?" And Gale went, "I don't think it fucking matters." So
No, because we don't think he knows.
the answer's no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go and he's like, I'm gonna go after the weak ones. Fun.
It would just
I'm
be a
hiding
big
again.
measure
It's
contest.
okay. I'll use my other fourth. I'll use another fourth level. It's cool.
No point in a dick measuring contest if you don't get anything out of it.
Gunman and the Hunting Dog, and oh my god, there's so many people.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
Great.
Oh, the gunman. Oh, I see.
Now we find out if the gunman holds a grudge or not.
Yeah.
Great. I'm so fucked, guys. I'm gonna die.
Death Ward.
You have Death Ward. I don't.
I
Did
don't
you twin
either.
You did twin cast it?
I
Nope.
didn't because you were just scouting.
Yeah.
She's got a point.
You got a point there.
She's not wrong.
I'm not moving it.
First up, an initiative. A
Gunman.
round of shots rings out, and now the person with the farthest sight, which would be Day in this case, now sees where the gunfire is coming from. As you see 3 bright flashes come from the nearby tall roof.
Where is it?
She is
Show me.
here. It's very tough to see because she blends in. But there
Yeah.
she is.
She's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna
And
suck.
3 shots are going to ring out. We're going to go with 1 on Maddie, 1 on Dea, and 1 on Rudy.
That's rude.
Yeah.
I'm not considered the weak one.
You can turn into a giant fucking spider.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm literally
Good luck.
like
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I have 9 strength and like 49 health. Of course, I'm one of the weak ones.
Dea,
Yeah. That hits.
Maddie, Rudy.
Hang on.
Maddie got a 14.
Yeah,
Shield.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't hit.
Shield.
You're going to use shield.
Shield.
Okay.
And it doesn't hit if I use shield.
So Maddie doesn't get hit. Rudy uses shield. Knock out the spell slot. And Dea, you take 16 points of piercing damage as one of the bullets rips through your shoulder.
That's fine. Oh wait. Wait. Damn it, she's too far away. Okay, never mind.
And I will say, Jill, you do see the flashes of the gun from the nearby roof.
Okay, that was gonna be my question.
Yeah, I figured. So you can definitely take a shot at her because she should be there. Up next, it is the executioner's turn. I wish I had a better. Wish I had a better token for him.
Are you saying Ro can use her held action now, or
If you want, you can use your held action and either shoot at, one of the people you can see in front of you right now. It's up to you, dude.
Beans. I mean,
There it is.
can I see can I see that? Can I see him?
Yeah, you can see, like, as of now, basically consider it that you can see everybody on the map. The only time I'm okay with it for this first round because I'm going to assume that Cole will do some kind of daylight spell or something like that. But if nobody does anything to light it up and make it so that people can see, that's when I'll have to start penalizing you.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna do a little shoot on that boy.
Okay, just your held action fire.
Yeah. Is it just like a normal attack?
It's just a single shot.
Okay.
Held actions are one shot only.
Okay. There it is.
Yep, definitely.
It's pretty good.
Alright, he is in a berserker rage, so it only does 3 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
He's gonna move forward a little bit. And he... Nah, waiting isn't his thing. He doesn't do
The
waiting.
berserker.
Nah. Yeah, fuck it. I think he might just charge in. Wait. Speed? Nope, he can't. He will hold his position and he will wait as he draws out this giant rusted sword. Addax, you're up.
I guess I will cast Daylight. And
Okay.
I can choose a point within 60 feet, so I'm going to do it like here-ish to illuminate hopefully everyone.
Gotcha. I'm guessing it's like up high too.
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to double check. Give me a ow, my wrist.
It is a 60-foot radius.
Ow.
Daylight.
Honor.
I'm fine.
What did you do?
I smacked my wrist on my desk.
Oh.
So boing.
It's 60
Whoops.
feet light, so it's a lot more.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna make it bigger. That's my basic lighting square. So 60 feet bright, which means it's probably 30 dim.
It's 60 feet bright, 60 feet dim.
Oh fuck me. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
that's not that
Is it?
it's daylight, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is, hey, I'm ringing the bell. Everyone knows we're here.
This is Addax also
All
saying.
of China knows we're here.
Okay, wait.
there you go. You
Where's-
guys can see everything.
That is a
my
shitty
God.
little spot for her.
No, she was actually a little ways like behind it. So she was like laying down on the roof.
Is there any way I could like have it be
Your
more
tiny
up so
little-
we can see people on the roof? Knowing there's a sniper?
You certainly can try and do it, but the guys who have the stealth checks already made their stealth checks. They're
Alright, fine. I guess this is fine.
well, guy. So, Maddie,
Yeah.
you're up.
Wait, not my turn.
Something else?
Real quick, is this like actually cover right here?
It would be like half cover.
I'm going to move there because there are
Okay.
snipers. Crap. And
Maddie, you're
we're
up.
grouped, which is not a good thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Fate on Dea because he recently got shot. That... It's a bonus action, right? I think. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
What does it do?
It gives you
Shield of
like,
Fate?
yeah, Shield of Fate.
It's plus 2 AC.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Thanks.
That'll help quite a bit. That's your bonus action. What are you gonna do for your standard action and movement?
I guess cast Fireball at the closest person.
The Dragonborn?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Where is it? Okay. Here we go.
That'll hit him.
Yes, damage.
The firebolt crashes into him, and he does not appear to take as much damage as you expect.
He's a red dragonborn.
He's a red dragonborn.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
He's resistant.
He's not Totem of the Bear and Berserker. That'd be insane.
That'd be stupid.
It's also not possible.
Yeah, no.
Ro, you're up.
Yep. Okay. So I can see the sniper lady.
Yeah, oh,
Correct.
absolutely. With daylight, yes, you guys can see it clear as day.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little adventurous, and I'm gonna use one of my explosive question mark rounds.
Okay.
We're getting experimental up in here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm only gonna use one the first time, and then a regular bullet the second time. So
That's fine.
Can shoot her twice. I don't know what to add.
You're
for-
rolling the die there. Okay. Didn't misfire. That's good.
Okay, so that's the first one. Do I have to add anything for the explosive rounds?
I don't believe so. It's more so, I think it's like a D6 fire damage or 2D6 fire damage, something like that. It should say it on your sheet.
I
Let's see,
don't-
did it?
It doesn't because you never told her what it did.
And you never told me.
Oh, right! I didn't!
That's why there's a
Because you don't
question
know
mark
what it
beside
does. Just
explosive.
let me be funny.
It's a question mark.
Because this one wasn't a very good one, was it?
I don't know. I'm just.
Just roll me a d20. Oh,
Oh no. Okay, roll damage now? Or
no. As you fire off towards the gunman, it crashes into the wood next to her with the sound akin to a firecracker as it goes.
cool. Making a really good first impression here.
Sorry, you got a second shot.
Yeah, second shot. It's gonna be normal.
It's just a
We're not,
regular
we're,
bullet. I
we're
remember.
not getting fancy here.
Hits,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
6 points of damage. Yowza. Okay. Yell, you're up.
We're already raging.
Oh, I know.
You already know.
Oh, I know.
Gale sees this dragonborn and just whispers under his breath in giant, for the light. And he's just gonna, not even yelling or roaring or anything, just gonna lock eyes with this guy and charge right in.
Go ahead.
And because I know I have the movement for that. And then we're gonna recklessly attack. I mean, he's gonna telegraph it because he knows what this is all about. We're
Yeah,
going
this is-
overhead with
this
the
is-
first strike.
Yeah, this is two guys just fucking going at it.
Oh yeah, here we fucking go. And 24 to hit.
Hits.
Make sure rage is not on there. 13, 14, 15 points of damage for the first hit.
15 points of damage. The 2 is straight 2. 13 halved, 6 points of damage, 8 points of damage total because he is in a berserker rage right now.
Yeah. All right, and then Gale's gonna take a half step back with a spin and then come around right at his midsection for the second attack.
All right.
And that one's a natural 20.
Boom,
And
hit.
dump a divine smite into that.
And don't forget, you get exploding critical.
Yes, I do. Alrighty.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
Let's
so
fucking
I'll just
go.
leave my spell slot marked. So let's go with.
All right.
Is that necrotic?
No sixes though.
Map,
No six.
so
That's a
15 bludgeoning and 12 necrotic.
But doesn't the exploding critical also work on
Did the dice explode at all?
No, I mean like on the divine smite.
I think the answer to that was no. I don't remember.
I believe it was no as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's the actual weapon that is heavier.
Oh,
And our divine smite.
damn.
Wow.
There were 2. So yeah, that's another
22.
22 points of damage for the second
That's-
attack.
That's some chunky damage.
Oh my
Some
god.
Chunky Gale.
Yep.
God, I love Gale.
Gale's chunky.
And there's no expression on Gale's face. He's just looking at this guy straight in the fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, there was the other guy.
Oh, the dog.
It's the hunting dog's turn.
Oh god.
Check. You've ducked behind it though. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he won't use that then. Okay. So he is from his cover going to take a shot at you, Mercy. He's going to make this. Let's see. He has 2 shots.
Wait, who's hitting at me?
You.
Dog. He's got a
the-
longbow.
The hunting dog, who is over. Let me just make him visible now.
He's over here.
Boop. He is over here. Mwah.
28.
Which one is being a dick, man?
Yeah, it's slow for me too. I'm sorry, guys.
It's not. It's not you. It's
Yeah, it's still annoying.
listen. Everyone's playing online now, so the site's
Yeah.
gonna.
Well, it was also the map was fucking up for me. It kept like I was trying to scroll it and it wasn't. It was jumping all over the place.
So, he is going to step up from where he is hiding on the roof, and he's going to draw one of the arrows across the palm of his hand. And you watch as the tip of the arrow ignites into flame, and he's going to take 2 shots at you, Moisey.
Yeah, go ahead.
Both of them are going to be sharpshooters.
Huh,
Good,
That's a
good
lot
thing you have resisted the fire, huh?
that's true.
25 hits. 21 hits.
It's actually a 20 and a 16.
The
A
16
20
doesn't
and a
hit.
16.
Yes.
20 matches, 16 doesn't.
Okay, 20 matches. That means that's actually going to be 22 piercing and 4 fire damage. As sharpshooter does plus 10 damage to a -5 to hit.
It would be. So 4 you said fire damage, is that halved or not?
That's not yet halved. That's just off the die. So it'd be 2, actually. And he will also take the 4 fire damage as he's a blood hunter.
Oh, Connor, no. He's not just taking that. I don't see any point of fucking around. So Mercy's gonna look at him and go, "Bad choice, my friend." And Infernal, and I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
You're out of range.
You're
What's
out
the
of
range for
now.
Hellish Rebuke?
Hey,
Holy shit!
Hellish
60 feet.
Rebuke is
Is it
60 feet.
60? Damn
It
it.
is. You're out
It's
of range.
85
Alright.
away.
It's alright. I still have a thing I can do.
You said that, I was like, holy shit!
I want the people off the rooftops, so I'm gonna do something on my turn. That'll be fine.
That's his move there.
I mean, I can also do something on my turn that'll be fine, but I won't because I don't
no,
want
you
to.
can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, I think he'll use weakness exploit and he'll do an additional D8 on you with that one shot, and that's about it. I can't make it just a die. It won't let me for NPCs for some reason. It's 6 additional damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
How you looking, buddy?
Hold on. Let me see what half of my.
Moist, it's you.
Yeah, I know. I'm not at half yet, but so I'm not bloody, but
Yeah.
that was a lot of damage at one time. All right. So because I'm me, I cast Expeditious Retreat, so I can fucking move on any goddamn map. This leaves the question of which one of the 2 I want to hit. I have something.
Excuse me, I apologize. That was rude.
I have something
You're
I can
fine.
do to fuckface on the rooftop.
Oh shit. Oh, whatever. I just realized I moved past the executioner's held action. Whatever.
Whoops.
Yeah, no big deal.
Instead of holding his action, he shit his pants. As Gale came in.
Okay. I have faith that Dea's gonna do something. So I'm gonna focus on trying to pull the fucker off the roof. Let's see how close.
I don't
Which
know
one?
if the something is what you're thinking, but I'm gonna do something. That's for sure.
I can hope. First I'm gonna move. I think I need to move to there. I know what it is to get to him. What I want to do. I think it's only 30 feet. No, it's 60
He's a
feet.
blood hunter. Interesting.
Oh. So I'm gonna move here. I can get it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna point up at the blood hunter and pray this works and go approach and use command.
You can't. You've already cast a spell this turn.
God damn it.
Yep.
that.
You unfortunately, that's unfortunately true.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna go over here because I still have the 60 feet if I moved like that. And just take 2 strikes on this dude.
Okay.
Because fuck it.
I think the first one misses.
If the first one doesn't miss, I will be very shocked.
Yeah, first one misses.
Alright, second one hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're good.
Wow, I got 2 full dice on that one. Nice.
Good. Alright, so with the damage.
And that's all I can do this turn. That is my bonus action for Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong thing I clicked. Don't mind me. I'm doing stuff. There
Oh
we
my
go.
god.
Everdight.
I'm going invisible again.
Okay. Burn the spell again.
Yep. I'm gonna go greater invisibility. And then I'm gonna see if I can like duck kind of over here. Sort of duck into a duck a little bit back. There. Yeah, I'm just gonna move a little bit back. That's it. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
Right?
You're up.
Sorry. I'm like pretty simple, guys.
I'm gonna move. Am I like partially covered from him where I am right there?
Are you talking about the
From the hunt.
the archer?
Yeah.
I give you half cover.
Okay, that's what I got. And then I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the gunman.
Okay. Roll that. I believe those will both hit. Because I think her AC is only 15. Yeah, you hit.
Okay, so let's do some damage. I did
Not
not mean to
with
do
the sneak
sneak
attack.
attack. I forgot to unclick it. But that
And
is
it's- The pull is once per turn, right?
once per turn. But it
Okay.
pulls her 10 feet towards me, which would pull her right to the edge of the roof.
You're damn right it would.
Are the roofs slanted?
The roofs are slanted, yes.
That's gonna be a fucking bitch to stand on after.
Oh,
being-
it's not great. So as you cast out this bolt of Eldritch energy, it crashes into her and it makes these faint vine-like tendrils that yank her forwards a little bit, and she comes very close to falling off the roof, but she just barely manages to stay up there. It's the zealot's turn.
Well, as a bonus action, I'm
I
going to do
apologize.
the hunt's calling on the gunman.
Ah, okay. So
Just-
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why not?
It's the zealot's turn, and he is going to look at you, Mercy, and I just want to double check this spell because I don't think there's anything that. Yeah, no. Okay. I'm going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw as he casts a spell on you.
Okay. 2 seconds. I'm gonna reroll with
Oh my
luck.
god!
Okay.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Okay.
And that's
Nope.
+4, so 14. So I'm gonna doubt that works.
That is not good enough as he casts Crown of Madness on you.
No.
There is a crown of writhing, tarry tendrils that appears all around your head. Your eyes glow madly, and before moving on each of your turns, you must make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that he mentally chooses.
Before I move, though.
Before you move, but you're basically acting like semi-hostile to your teammates.
I was about to say, it's just as long as none of them get in range with me, it's okay, right?
Basically.
Okay. I don't think he can't force me to use a spell since it's only melee attacks.
With that said, the target can act normally if on its turn if you choose a no creature or if none are within its reach. So basically, with that, he is going to
Get out.
yeah, he's gonna get the fuck out of here, and he's gonna run into the building.
Oh my god.
My range, do I get an opportunity?
Oh, that's
attack?
gonna be fun.
I think you do. I don't think there's anything about Crown of Madness that would prevent that. Miss.
Yeah, I figured. You motherfucker.
That he is.
Don't worry. He just went into a building. He's stupid.
All right.
All right, that's a bit rude.
I wouldn't say that's stupid. He's a spellcaster.
He's just as squishy as you are.
I know.
He's squishy and he just had a
I
tank.
suppose
on
you
him.
do have a.
I have stuff. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have stuff.
Hello, Trotsky. He's good. Don't lock him in here.
Trotters. Hello, Trotters. Do you recognize my voice? It's the gunman's turn. She. The gunman is going to make a spend a grip point. She's going to make a disarming shot against you, Mercy.
Why do they all hate me?
Because you're dangerous.
No, I'm
Like I don't know if I need to point this out to you, but you're fucking dangerous, dude.
Nah, my luck is so bad with rolling. I'm not.
Okay, sure. Let's
To
go
be
with that.
fair, you're also dead smack in the middle of everything right now.
I
Yeah,
you are very easy.
You have the giant fuck
target.
me button on you.
Well,
Compared to the
that is
barbarian locked in a 1v1 with their dragonborn, literally everyone else within partial cover.
Yeah,
for me,
so
my
Natty.
point was to try to get some
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
the gunman's gonna go with a dizzying, a disarming shot on you. So that's going to be no miss.
Miss.
And then one shot on Dea and one shot on Ro. Oof, Dea.
That hits me.
Oh god.
Wait, doesn't she?
But you know what that means?
No, I don't.
I have a feeling she has a good reaction.
Using my reaction, Connor.
Oh yes. Pick your poison, hun.
Let's summon. Let's do the bludgeoning one, which is
Got
our
it.
very good friend.
Ozagama. I know.
Uh-huh.
All right. Drop the spell card. And Ro, I'm guessing that will also hit you.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I had to make sure.
I
have
accidentally
horrible
got sneak attack
AC.
again.
Sneak attack again. What?
Sorry.
Look at that. The gunman's gonna make a dex save, which she does not have. Oh, it's still good though. Okay, she's only gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and anyone who is observing notice the form of what almost appears to be like a spectral form of Ozagamond, the massive demon that you guys fought on Danos. Just appear behind it and slam into her with the blunt-edged sword it carried, and then disappear.
Yes, I've been sitting on that for so long.
Oh, I know. And the damage, Dea,
Why?
both take 13 points of damage.
Oh boy.
That
Okay.
was interesting.
Well, they
Save
both got
hit.
hit with a 22, so
Exactly.
it looks like
That's also very interesting.
we have a lot. Again,
Jason's
Yeah.
like, algorithm.
I hate this algorithm because sometimes it gets stuck
Sorry, dude.
and it keeps repeating shit. No, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Trust me, I've
you're
had these
right.
before. These are good days.
All right, so it's the Executioner's turn. He's gonna go for a full round of attacks on you, Gale. First swing, great sword. No. Second swing, great sword. No, he's a +9. He's rolling terribly. He's gonna use his bonus action for a third.
There you
21
go.
That's it.
There we go. All right. There's his damage, and he's gonna go for some rend on him.
Okay.
Only 1 point of rend damage, which he will take, and you will take. So that's only 5 points of slashing damage total.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else he can do right now. He's kind of simple, like Gale. He kills things, and that's about it.
Yeah. Kill things good.
Oh, we should have gone reckless. All right. Do you guys mind if I declare
Wait,
that?
Actually, point of order. No, I went reckless. so
Oh,
he
you
should
went
have had
reckless
advantage,
too.
right? Yeah.
Oh, nutsack.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'll reroll the first two.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest, Jace.
No problem.
A 12.
Oh, that's a miss.
And
There we go.
Okay,
An
so yeah,
extra
one more
one.
hit.
Yeah.
And another bit of damage. And he'll go for another rend on that one.
There you
So he's taking 7 points of rend damage, which goes straight past his reduction. So 10, 10. Oh,
So it's 17 total.
27 total. 10 slashing plus 10 slashing plus
Oh,
6
it goes
plus 1.
past, but he's raging, so the slashing goes past his raging?
It's 13 damage total, halved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, I should double check Rend because I actually don't know if Rend counts as just additional damage. I will consider that for the moment because I don't really care enough to double check. So, NBD.
Okay.
Addax, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to, since I believe Entangle has a 90-foot range on it, I'm going to try and entangle the hunting dog. And kind of poke my head out and try to entangle him.
Okay. Got the spell. Strength save, I know that.
Strength save, concentration is restrained on a failure.
16. I think yours is
My
17.
DC is 17.
Yep. So he is restrained.
Yes. Okay. One problem sort of down. For my bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh on my staff just in case. And I will.
Is daylight concentration though?
No, it just lasts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, cool. Yeah. All right, Manny, you're up. The hunting dog thrashes as the vines begin to tangle around him.
What hunt? Which hunting
I'm describing things.
dog? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna just cast Spiral at the gunman, and I think it's 120 feet.
What are you casting?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that'll
Yeah.
hit her.
That'll hit her. It's 10.
10 points of damage. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Yep. That will do half damage to her, as she is fire resistant. Only 5 points.
She's a tiefling.
Tieflings.
I know. I'm just gonna. That's the one.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Ro, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. Okay. So the gunman beach.
Uh-huh.
I assume gun is metal, correct?
Gun is metal.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Also,
Oh,
I think I should have had Mercy make a strength save for disarm.
Didn't you miss?
Yeah.
I did miss the first one. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. I apologize.
Then it don't do shit to me.
Yeah, I apologize. Continue.
okay. I'm going to heat the metal The gun.
Alright, heat metal.
Yeah, I
Best
haven't
you
done
can do is a
this.
Constitution saving throw to avoid dropping it, which would suck considering her current position.
Bye!
Best part is
Yeah,
even if
that's the
she
point.
doesn't drop it, it's disadvantage in all shots, which for a gunman isn't so hot.
It's not great.
Heh.
Actually, it would be very hot.
Oh.
Hey.
So,
It's like, click this thing. I don't
yeah,
know.
you click the thing.
Spell levels. Fuck, that's a thing. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
She will burn her use of Indomitable, and she will roll again.
Oh,
Still
no,
not great.
no.
Save it as a
7 points of fire damage, which means
That-
she drops the gun, and she only takes 3 points. But she's currently disarmed.
Row flips are off.
Question: does the gun just land on her feet, or since it's slanted, does it fall and land?
That's the biggest question I have in my mind right now.
I would say roll for
Let's
it.
just, Jill, just roll me a d20.
A d20? Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
high is
gee.
good, low is bad.
Okay.
It slides down the roof onto the roof below.
Good for us.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Gale, you're up.
Gale's gonna take one deep breath. He's gonna go with an uppercut swing, reckless. That's an 18 to hit.
That will match his AC.
All right. That's 12, and then 2 raging, so 14, and then 2 necrotic.
So I can basically just make it -2 right off the bat because he has hardened viscera.
Oh,
which is
okay.
It's an atavistic ability.
Got it.
So 8 damage anyways.
All right, and then Gale is gonna bring it then across from his right down to his left. Second attack. That's a
Miss.
15. Yep, misses.
All right. Hunting dog's turn.
Restrained.
He is
attacks are
restrained.
Disadvantage if he tries to do anything.
Yeah, any attacks at disadvantage and
It's an action to try and break free.
there's an action to try and break free. Choices. It's within 30 feet of you. Okay, perfect. Mercy, he is
What?
not. He's going to use his action to try and break free. Is it just another strength save?
Yes.
Okay.
Fail it.
Ah,
Matches.
He matches, and as his bonus action, he is going to point a finger at you, amplify this blood curse, and he's going to take some damage, and he's going to cast Blood Cursed of Bloated Agony on you.
Jesus Christ, poor Mercy.
Why do you bully me?
Because
It's just do I need to roll
so for
something?
the duration of the curse, which is 1 minute, you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks, and you suffer 1d8 necrotic damage if you make more than one melee or ranged attack during your turn.
Oh.
You can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
So in other words, I have to
Try
make
and
2 saving throws at the end of my next turn.
He doesn't have to hit first or anything before this happens.
Bloated curse with blood curses with blood hunters are just you point a finger and you do it.
Okay.
They have to be. It's like a spell.
The thing is, she can't actually make an attack.
He is going to be over there. Well,
I mean, I can, but I know what I'm doing instead.
It's difficult terrain. That's why I drew the box.
it's difficult terrain, and he. Hey, it's 15 feet. He's fine.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Moisey.
All the
Yeah,
rich people want
motherfucker.
to shoot me.
And because you're a motherfucker, I'm gonna try to do the thing I wanted to do last time, because I can still move 5 feet at least, can't I? And not get too fucked.
I don't
Because
think
you
there's
didn't
anything
drop
that says
that
anything
card,
about
so I can-
movement when it comes to Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness, it doesn't do anything. I'm making sure.
Yeah,
with-
no, doesn't do
Yeah.
much of anything to.
I'd say the other one doesn't have a card, so I didn't know. I'm gonna get within range so I can, fucking hit him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna use command.
Uh-huh.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving.
Wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
Not what I meant to do, but whatever. It's a 16.
Oh, pardon me. He just fails.
Approach. Which means he has to come at me the most direct way.
Most direct way? Which is, in this case, he's just kind of like popping off the roof.
Still gets him off the roof for the moment.
It does get him off the movement. Now, it also means he comes right up to you.
Yep.
And Mercy, I'd like you to roll me a... What's a good check for this, for remembering something?
History.
History check, yeah.
Oh, why?
Sorry, but that's it's either that or
either that or just
Well, actually, no. I'd say wisdom.
intelligence.
Yeah,
'Cause
general
this is more so like remembering something from you.
Y'all, neither of them are good. Just a straight wisdom?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I don't do shit.
There's something about him that looks familiar as you do get a peek underneath his hood. You can't place it though.
I don't like that.
Everything you're up.
Shatter on
Hey,
the
wait.
building that he's.
Oh, shut up. What was that?
I still have to do my 2 saving throws, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
The
Constitution saving
motherfucker
throw.
was at Kana, not you.
I know. It's fine.
I need to do the wisdom saving throw, which, you know.
Yay!
Is that an 18?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pass.
And what's the other one?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying motherfucker to you.
Oh.
I got a +7, so that's a 22 and a 24.
I mean, granted, his curse DC was also not very great.
So
It's a
neither.
13, so.
Everything you just did just vanished off her because she's pissed.
Did also stop you
skip
from
my
making any
turn.
attacks, though.
I still could have attacked if I wanted to. I
Yeah.
have action, so.
You literally set me
Alright.
on the thing.
You're
Shatter
fine.
on the building that this guy is in. Level 3.
Where are you focusing it?
Like right on the building. Like right here.
Right here?
Yeah, like on the roof. I want to cave the roof.
Okay, you're trying to collapse it. Okay.
Mhm.
Roll damage.
Okay. I think I did not. I cast it at level 3. Why didn't it do it? Oh no.
Oh.
What is this doing?
Actually, I think you actually have to... Oh, why? That's weird. Huh. Okay, that's odd.
Oh god, my thing just like did a thing. I don't know what happened. I can't access my stuff now. Connor.
Yeah,
I don't know.
roll 20's lagging a bit. I apologize for the hold up, folks.
What do I? I'll just roll it. It's fine.
It's
3d8. So
at
I roll
higher
48.
level. So
48.
Yeah, it's 48.
Fine. Or-
So you're actually aiming at the building. Like, you're not
Yes,
trying to
I
hit
am.
him, you're trying to hit the
No,
building.
I'm trying to collapse the building on him.
Okay. So 18 points of damage. That'll definitely cause quite a bit of structural damage to it, and you hear a bunch of things inside of it shatter and break. You do watch as bits of the actual timber on this on the house itself start to crack, and I'll just give him a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting hit by falling debris.
Debris.
Listen.
Debris. I had an Aunt Debris, if you didn't know that. He'll take some damage, but not all of it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to get him hurt or like get him out, maybe.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying for.
Erudite's yeah, and she's still invisible, so.
It's
Oh my
the zealot's
god,
turn,
I cannot.
and he's gonna poke his head out the window here. He's gonna point a finger at the executioner, and he's going to use one of his invocations to cast polymorph on him. And taking the place of the executioner is instead. Actually, I should probably keep him there just for the purposes of keeping him there.
Oh my god, what
And
the
taking the
hell
place
is
of
going on
him
here?
is instead a giant ape.
Hey,
Oh,
wow, look at that token!
It's so critical
Going
role of
ass
you.
first.
That's so Caleb of him.
He's going ass. He's going ass first to Gale.
Okay.
apologize.
That being said, he doesn't get any benefits from rage while in polymorph, I believe.
He does not get any benefits from rage, correct? But it does also give him a good little buffer of health.
Yeah.
So, you're now facing off against a giant ape, Gale.
All right.
It's the gunman's turn.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Shut up,
That's
nerd.
Wait,
What's up?
you skipped me.
I did skip you. I apologize.
I was
Take
like,
your turn.
wait, I go before the.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Take your turn. Take your turn.
Right. So I'm trying to get her off the roof, so I'm gonna move over there.
Get over here.
And once more. Both of those hit or just
yeah.
one?
I'm pretty sure the second one hits. Yep, second one hits.
Okay, awesome.
3,
Wow.
1.
As
So you're-
impressive damage, but the point is to pull her off.
You're still yanking her 10 feet, and she's going straight off the roof this time.
Yup!
That's going to be 30 feet of falling damage, which in this
Yup!
case, if anyone who's not aware, I do exponential falling damage, so it's scarier. Because I hate the idea of a barbarian being able to throw themselves off a 200-foot cliff and survive. So I make falling damage scary. Oh.
My plan has finally come to fruition.
That's a lot of damage, actually.
Oh.
She took about 20 points of damage.
Don't go on roofs, alright?
So she gets yanked off the roof and very ungracefully lands head first, just like almost cartoonish if it wasn't for the uncomfortable popping sound you heard when she lands. As she lands like head and chest first and like scorpions and touches the back of her head with her legs.
Oh,
Yeah. That's a bad fall.
ouch.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all I'll do. The hunter's off the roof, so I don't have to hide anymore.
Yeah, and her gun is on the second roof, meaning she is in a bad place. What was
Real
that?
quick,
Drop her gun?
who did you hunters mark, Becca?
The gunman.
So shouldn't you be doing an extra d6 each?
That's an
No,
extra
it's
D6.
only for weapons attacks.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check, you know.
No, I double checked. Taya knows how to make pretzels now. Yep.
Woof. Ouch. That is not a good fall.
That is 100% the reason I
You took that ability. Yeah, I know.
Yoink.
It's a great ability.
It's so good.
It really is.
Only once per turn,
Yes.
but
Two choices. Either she climbs back up and grabs her gun, which is taking up most of her turn, or she moves up to Mercy and starts shanking her. as she pulls
Again.
out this 3-edged, almost like a rundell or a trench knife dagger, and she's just gonna go at you and try to start stabbing at you.
I feel like the victim here.
I'm a victim.
I'm a victim.
I don't know why I'm uncomfortable. You know what it is? I can't see the stars.
That's all the reason.
Also, you're wearing plate mail, carrying a giant greatsword, and clearly very scary.
You know, you say I'm scared, but Gail's standing right there.
Gale
I
is
also
being
just
attacked
pulled
by
her
an
off
ape.
the
Gale's 1v1ing a diamond. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think the ape needs some help? Do you think
I mean, knowing Gail, yes.
Yay. 1 stab.
Miss.
No. 2 stab.
Miss.
She's having a bad day, guys.
Yeah. And then
Very good.
she's gonna just try and move back again away from you because it's not working.
Did I get a read?
No, because I think you already used your attack of opportunity.
On who?
No.
On who?
No, that was
No.
like she had an attack of opportunity on the spell guy, but that was like last round.
That was
Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
you're right. So you
I'm
can't
sorry,
take a
sir.
reaction.
Yeah,
I
so
just not taking it kind of as a character choice because, you know, you get hit with something like Crown of Madness.
It makes sense too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still have a reaction.
Yeah, then I'm gonna hit the motherfucker.
Good.
Ah,
Miss.
Jesus.
I said earlier, I rolled too badly to be dangerous.
It's the monkey's turn.
But you can soak a little bit.
Jace, you definitely did reckless again, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yay.
Yeah.
Ah!
I don't need to roll again.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Well, actually, I do because it has 2 attacks. Yowza. Okay. Ooh. 'I did that wrong. 39 points of damage, points of bludgeoning damage to the first hit.
Oh my god.
Halved.
All right.
Yeah, halved. And then 26 points of damage for the second hit.
Also halved.
Ooh.
As this ape just lifts its arms up in the air and goes, woof, woof, and just
My
slams into you
lord.
twice. So you take 15, 14. So that would be 19 points of damage on the first one.
It's 32 total.
Yes, 32 total. Good math.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Yeah. You know why Caleb goes to the Great Ape now, don't
Yeah,
you?
I mean, I do. I definitely do. I've known that since the show.
That's the end of his turn. Addax, you're up, bud.
How rough is Gale looking?
He's starting to bleed.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to. Is there like a window right here where he poked his head out?
Yeah. That's how he managed to do that spell.
Yeah, actually,
Well, actually, I say spell. It's an invocation, but still.
I'm going to move here, so. Well, rather, where would I have to move so that I have a clear line of sight and he wouldn't have any half cover or anything?
For him to not have any cover
Yeah.
inside the building. You'd have to get in the building with him. Because
I'll
even
do it, I guess.
you, the only other way you could do it is if you were there. In which case you could touch him.
So
Beautiful.
right here,
You
Yeah.
went to the ape.
Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
I will move here
Oh, okay.
because I want to break this dude's concentration. And you know what? I don't really have many damaging spells, so I'm just gonna smack him with my stick.
Oh my god.
Matthew.
This is a really great plan.
14. I don't think that
Him
hits.
Shoving
Yes.
a stick through a window.
You just gotta clonk him on the head with the base of your stuff.
Don't think I hit.
It was worth a shot.
Missed, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, now that I'm in front of him, is he wearing any metal? Just
Nope. He's all cloth, baby.
wanted to double check. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Oh,
Maddie,
boy.
you're up.
Okay. Is it possible for me to hit him, or I need to be in the same thing with Addax was?
I mean, if you want to hit the zealot, yes, you have to like move over here at least. And even then, he has cover on you. It's unfortunate, but like he got himself into a smart position by getting the fuck out of the way.
Ah, yeah, okay. God. Wait, how's everyone's health right now? Like,
Gale's starting to look rough. Dea is looking rough.
They always look rough, though.
of
Yeah,
course.
well, it's the fun of being a rogue, honey.
And rolling poorly on health.
And rolling poorly on health. Maddie is starting to bleed, but is not yet rough.
You mean Mercy?
What? Oh, right, Mercy. Yeah. Sorry.
I was like, wait, I didn't.
Ro is inside of a building. You don't know.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna cast.
Monkey on the car. Fuck off.
I'm gonna cast. You know what? Well, I don't know if this is actually gonna work because honestly, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna cast Banishment on the ape.
I like it.
Okay.
8 charisma too.
Yeah, it's because it's polymorph. It's an 8 charisma.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a smart play.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Well played, Dylan.
Yeah. Okay.
I got this. I'm not gonna type that in again. I hate typing commands because it's such a pain in the balls. It's a -2 charisma. So 6 - 2, 4.
I think he doesn't pass.
Negativo.
What did she do banishment on?
The monkey.
ape.
The ape.
Just to stall time.
My
So,
favorite thing is Maddie.
I'm just gonna quickly do this for the time being. He is not
That's
present.
concentration though, yeah?
It is concentration.
Okay,
I
so
will drop the,
Shield of Faith drops.
yeah,
That's
Shield of
fine, this is better, this is better.
But I don't want Gale to get hurt again.
Yeah, no, this is better, this is better. Like, it's fine.
The thing I'm imagining in my head is that Gale doesn't realize she's casting this, and Gale's just standing there pissed, and then the ape disappears.
As the ape just disappears. Ro, it's your turn.
You can now see the gunman around the ape.
Ro has a couple targets on the ground.
She does. She's a few. She got
Ro
like
Oh, sorry.
no, no. Go.
Ro is fully aiming at the
You are aiming at the monkey.
Yeah, well, it's like a monkey suddenly appears. You're like, holy shit. And then as quick as it appears, it's fucking gone.
I think it lasts even a turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh no!
I don't need that on my conscience.
The actual podcast listeners,
cold
Cole just
types.
said Ro is gonna pull a Harambe. And
Horrible. Okay.
I
Okay.
have no regrets.
So the gunman is looking rough, right? Like
she's certainly looking rough yet.
all right. She's had a day. We're gonna make that day a little worse.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a grit. Oh,
Alright.
I accidentally put my grit up.
Oh no. The gunman is not looking rough. No, none of them are looking rough so far.
Okay.
Sorry,
well,
dude.
I'm still
Only-
gonna fuck
only
her
we
day
are.
up a little.
I was
Only
like,
you guys are.
Ro has a need to be better than the other gunmen.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I'm gonna use Ready Steady Fire,
that loot?
and
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot her with my 2 times with my thunder shot
Mhm.
bullets. I've never used these before, I don't think. Not that I can fully remember. I
I
might
don't
have.
believe so either. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a regular shot.
Hit.
Okay, and then do you want me to roll my second shot or just do damage first?
Damage
Or-
first.
Okay, thunder shot, and then do I click the thing?
I think there you go.
Okay.
So it's a D4 plus 4 plus 6, so 14 total.
Okay.
Second shot.
Then I do it again.
Hit. 12.
And that's
so
what I do.
total is 28. I can do math good. Gale. Monkey gun.
Problem solved.
For the moment.
Gale is not happy that his fight was interrupted. So Gale's gonna make a slight turn to the left and see this guy, and he's gonna run into the building
Uh-oh.
at full speed,
Uh-oh.
and is gonna just absolutely just start swinging for the fences on this guy. So the first one's coming from his right shoulder down on top of him.
Alrighty.
Reckless. That's 25.
Poor squishy zealot.
That's not that much damage.
That's not that much damage.
13, 14, 15, and then the second one with it down, he's just gonna swing upward, try and go for an uppercut.
Gotcha.
It's 22.
That's better.
That's 20 points of damage.
He is definitely looking rough now.
Shouldn't it be doing con saves?
Fucked up my
yeah.
fight.
That's exactly what he's going to be doing. Now stop backseat DMing.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Let's see. That one is 15, not yet above 10. The other one is 20, so 10 exactly. So either way, it's a DC 10.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, I know. But still, he's got to make it. Barely pass. Barely pass. Even with Warcaster. Yikes.
That's okay. I'm gonna fuck his shit up. It's fine. Can we see? Weird question, but is he visible through the window?
Now, from your angle, not really.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move on.
From the window, yes, but
Okay,
like you had to be either like Maddie or in front to get to him.
that's my plan.
Speaking of Maddie, hunting dog's gonna take some shots at you, Maddie.
Oh, okay, fine.
What do you mean, K? Fine.
just shoot me now.
He has disadvantage because melee range.
It's disadvantage with melee range shots against someone melee with them.
No, but someone.
Oh wait, no, it's not. We had this conversation, haven't we?
It's any shot.
I'm too close.
Because Mercy's not gonna be like, yeah, shoot my healer friend for free.
And that kid is just gonna boop.
Hi. He got out of my range. Do I get to hit him?
Nope,
did I
because
already
you
use
took
my
a swing
reaction?
at the gunman already.
Yeah, I did.
Remember?
Sorry, Maddie.
Maddie, I'm gonna shoot you now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So first and foremost, he's going to use
No, shit.
again. He's going to use Rite of the Flame, which I don't think he has to reignite it now. Would he go sharpshooter?
Real quick for the people who are listening to this. Jill has typed, in the arms of an
Fucking
angel,
hell!
Maddie meets her mom.
She's not dead!
Not yet.
Hey, shut up, Connor!
First off, Hunter's Mark on you, Maddie. He's gonna make this a sharpshooter shot for the first one, and then not a sharpshooter for the second one. So -5, 18 to hit.
Of
Your
course
AC is
not.
19 with the thingies, right?
Yeah, don't you have the bracers? So you're 19.
Yeah.
So no, that doesn't hit.
I'm
You
a
need-
19 AC.
You're a 19 AC?
Yeah.
Then it does not hit.
Okay.
Okay. And the next one. No.
Nope.
Alright. And next he will. What will he do?
If you learn from me, I
What will he do?
I don't know. Moved 5 feet already. He doesn't have much else in the breath. Yeah, no. He's kind of stuck. Mercy, it's your turn.
Hi. It's me again.
Hello?
I'm pissed. I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna take my shots at you. 26,
We see.
18, and I'm gonna
Hit.
also
Hit.
dump my Channel Divinity and do poison damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna do 2d10 plus my Paladin level on one of those, and a Divine Smite the other one, because I'm just done with this motherfucker.
That's so mean.
Hey, Connor. Connor. Do you think I can?
Not yet.
Hold on. I need to reroll both of my d6s on both those rolls. Christ. I rolled shit.
Nope.
Wow, it changed.
It's okay.
Nothing.
For the first one, it makes it a 9 instead. And the
That's
second one, it makes it a 12 instead.
Okay.
And real quick, just do my Divine Smite.
Okay.
And then 2d10 plus my Paladin level, which is 6, so 18.
Yep, so 18. Alright. It's looking a little rough. Erudite, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna use Talberis and run 30 feet over here, like right
Mhm.
here. Can I see him in the window?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. So I'm gonna just drop a fireball right here. Actually, no, it's right here. Sorry. So that everyone's within 15. I think it was here. Actually, with everyone, yeah, if I do it there, everyone's within 20. I'm gonna do it level 4. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go level 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Why not? Use my level 5 spell on this. Yeah. And that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna
That's
and it's gonna protect all my friends from getting hurt because I know. Actually, bonus action, change it to lightning, so that certain people are fully affected by it.
Okay. 37 points of damage.
I mean,
Oof.
37 plus
Okay,
9.
you only really got
Plus the
one
9,
way
yeah.
to survive this.
It's 37 plus 9, so it's
Yeah,
it's actually
46.
46.
He doesn't have a very good chance of surviving this. At all. Even if he rolls well, even if he uses Dark One's luck.
Fahrenheit is just also done with this.
Yeah. Even with a pass, that's 23 points of damage. He's at 19 left. You cast Fireball on him, and how would you like to kill him?
I mean, I'm just lightning is just gonna course from like basically it's gonna course like through his eyes just down the rest of his body.
I want to see his skeleton.
Yes.
Like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a bummer. Alright, and the gunman, and the dog. Dude. Pass.
Yeah, I'll pass. Yeah, that's a pass.
Oh
So
god,
crispy.
Jill.
Ew. Jill said make him so crispy. you just
Fucking
stay
morbid,
standing.
dude!
I like that idea.
Natural one on the
no.
hunting dog.
Ooh, dog.
That's gonna
Ooh.
suck.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's looking really rough.
Heard it's
And now it's my turn. Guess who I'm close to?
Guess who's Daya's gonna put Jamosi's blood on again.
Well, it's just gonna be a dagger. The blood won't go forward.
Yeah. You can start charging at him, as I'm still doing numbers and things. And numbers
Okay,
and things.
I am going to, go over to the other side of, use my bonus action dash to get on the other
Would
side
you-
of him, so I'm flanking.
Would you be so kind as to roll me a wisdom check?
Me?
Yes.
oh
Wisdom.
god, this is
Heck, straight wisdom.
someone we know.
Not 20!
20.
He looks very familiar because he was the only assassin that managed to get away on the first attack against you guys.
Ah!
And
Yeah,
the thing
fuck
you
it.
note with your passive perception is in the brief moment where he looks back at you and kind of like opens his mouth slightly, he does not have a tongue.
Ah. So this is the guy that, like,
That
Cal
Cal
let
let go.
go.
Yep.
Oh no, not this puppy.
She's gonna be real angry.
Oh, no.
I get advantage, right? Because flanking.
You're blanking him, yeah. And he looks very rough, so what do you want to do?
It's a 17 to hit.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I like his. Yeah, no, yeah, they don't.
That's 18 damage.
Okay, how would you like to do this?
She sees him, recognizes him, and she just yells, "My brother gave you a chance, and this is what you did!" And she sends the salt dagger into, like, the back of his neck, right, like, to sever, like, the spine.
Okay. You can do so. You lodge the dagger into the back of his neck. That was Erudite. That was Dea. It's the Zealot's turn.
He dead
Sorry
now.
for stealing your kill again.
Mm-hmm.
You do it every time, Daya.
Every time.
Is he not dead?
All right. Gumman's turn.
Hunters, the dog's dead.
The dog is dead, and the Zealot.
Can you get
At
little
least
X-
they're
can we
down
get
to
little
zero.
X's? Or
Other do death saves.
they're important.
Gunman is going to try to. Actually, no. She doesn't have to climb normally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She's
she
a
has
creepy
to-
spider bitch.
she's a spider
She's
tiefling.
gonna boop, 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 doop, climb back up.
I mean, if she wants to go back on the roof again, it's her choice.
Connor, I will point out I am invisible.
That
Like you don't have
wasn't
the mark,
just my
so
It doesn't really make a big difference. So,
okay.
okay.
I'm just
And she is going to pick her gun back up.
Ro hasn't lost concentration.
Nope, she has not. So is it another constitution to pick it back up?
I believe so, yes.
Because she wants that gun.
Same.
nope.
No. She tries to pick it back up and she can't manage to hold on to it for long enough.
Does it
So
fall
she's
onto
gonna-
the ground now?
It's not. She's not. They're not that far away from the ledge on this one, and it's not as slanted as this one, which is basically a tower.
Ah.
So it's still up there, and she's gonna kind of scrabble back here a little bit to try and hide.
You can
As
run.
the executioner, he's Addax, you're up.
You know, this is overkill, but you know what? For old time's sake, I will cast Polymorph on myself and turn into a giant spider and go after her.
That's fucked up, homie.
Oh god.
Yeet.
Go ahead.
Yep, I do that.
Yeah, that's your action. Yeah, okay. Now that's
Action
what you
with
can do.
movement.
Maddie.
God. Is there anyone to hit right now?
Always drop concentration on the banishment and
Oh, that's right.
get
he
him back
died.
here. He wouldn't. He's
That's
not gonna be
right.
an ape anymore. So.
Alright!
He's bad.
He's not an ape anymore. Okay.
He's still banished though.
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, but that just means he doesn't have the ape health anymore. So
Right.
Gale
I
messed
can-
them up.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the banish.
Okay. You
And his
drop
turn,
management.
his turn already went, so.
His turn already went. He was there.
so
We're gonna rip.
Don't look at him.
I like how everyone just turns to him immediately like, you're dead.
Well, what else are we supposed to hit?
I guess. Wait, could I cast Sacred Flame once he pops out?
Just dispelling something is basically just you just do it. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. But could I cast Sacred Flame though?
You have your whole turn.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
dropping concentration didn't take any of your actions or bonus actions away.
It's the same
Okay.
thing as dropping an object. Yeah.
Yay.
It's a doc save. He has danger sense, which means he has advantage on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give
I
Gale
said,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I didn't. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, pass. He's fine.
Oh man.
Rope.
Beans.
Beans.
Okay. Can I still see the gunman, or is she like fucked off completely?
She has kind of like
I think she's
hidden
right.
around the peak of there, so you can still get a shot off on her, but she will have some cover.
Okay. And does she look worse, or does Monkey Man look worse? I assume.
I mean, she looks worse. Definitely.
Okay. All right. And also because of my own selfish wants and needs, I am going to shoot at her.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. I'm actually gonna burn another grit too to do ready, steady, fire again. Paper box.
Oh my god.
That's
Quit back.
20.
You regain 1 crit point. Remember that.
Did I
Okay.
just waste a spell for flavor and then Rose should have killed it?
It's flavor.
Okay.
Oh,
and
you
then-
reared up your ugly spider head and was like,
Mean.
yeah, and then just.
Hey Cole, welcome to the DPS stealing your kill.
Okay, and
Let's do
then
it.
second shot. No. I assume second shot is a no.
That is definitely a no-no.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on, let me double check.
It's a 2, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
So that's a
AC
misfire.
17. And that is a 2. It's a misfire. She's right.
Fuck.
Oh, you need to unjam your gun now.
We good. It's all good.
Hey, she's not dead though.
does she look like
Get your
fairly-
poetic spider murder.
Thank you.
All right, Gale.
You still get your gun though?
Gale turns around, rushes right out the fucking door, and is gonna bring the hammer down on this guy's head. Reckless. That's a, never mind. It's a 13.
Miss. Sorry.
Again.
Good flavor though.
Yeah.
Bring it down,
Shout out
and
to
he
the
just
algorithm.
nimbly dodges out of the way.
Yep. And then with the second one, Gale's gonna take a half step forward, bringing it back up to mid, and swing mid on this guy again. That's 24
There you
to
go.
hit. And And then, yeah, no, we're gonna.
He's pretty used to hurting himself. He's an atavist, so no.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, that's fair. I was just wondering, like,
no, not 17. Numbers. I can do numbers
Yes,
good.
14 standard and 3 necrotic.
He was polymorphed and he went around with not taking damage or attacking, so wouldn't he lose his rage by those rules?
He hurts himself.
it's
It's the same thing that lets Gale keep doing his rage.
Yeah.
yeah,
So he
yeah,
can hurt
that's
himself
fine.
in the polymorph.
so- yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
10 points of damage total, I think that is. There you go.
Yeah.
Hunting dog. Okay. Mercy, you're up.
Yeah, because Mercy doesn't realize that there's any chance of death save. She's gonna move up and flank motherfucker. And take 2 attacks on him at advantage since flanking. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yes.
I forget how flanking works sometimes. Both those hit.
Yes, those both hit.
The dice are literally just flipped. Hold on. I'm gonna roll in one of those 2s.
Uh-huh.
Only one though, because I did really bad last time. Ah! So instead of 14, it's 16. So
Okay, so 30.
15 total then.
Oh, okay. 15 total.
No, 15 as in once it's halved. Since he's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for already doing the math for me. Alright. Everybody, you're up.
I'm just gonna cast Shatter, like, right here.
Okay.
Second level, because whatever.
Okay. Alright, Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Right. Oh,
Yep, he passes.
Nat
Damn.
20 save from the executioner.
damn.
He takes half of that.
Roll
so
damage.
That's fine. Oof, that's bad.
Oh, 9 damage.
Okay, you're up.
I tried. Whatever.
What's the check to see if someone's still alive?
It'd be either investigation or perception, and that's an action. Because that's stopping mid-combat and going, okay, is he dead? That's a
I
stop
can't-
that you have to make.
I can't, like, passive perception bypass that.
No. no, no,
Uh,
no.
Uh,
It's checking to see if someone is still alive in the middle of a fight is something where you have to be very careful about it. So that's why you have to make the action. Otherwise, you're just kind of going, "Oh fuck it, nothing's happening," and you're just looking down at a dead body while you're potentially getting shot at, which you can't really do.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's look at him.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that advantage, but it's still a 28.
He is still just barely hanging on.
Okay. She just kind of crouches down next to the body.
Okay.
That's a turn.
That's good for him.
We got hit by
Gunman.
the Shatter too.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
damage.
they also got hit by the shatter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. She's gonna move over here. She's gonna try to pick up her gun one more fucking time, because if she can't get this, she's fucked.
What is Addax's threat radius? As a giant spider?
10 foot range.
10 foot from my legs
Melee.
and 5 feet from my mouth.
So basically, he's got a pretty decent fucking range.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
was
I'm
gonna
also
say,
size large, huge,
Yeah.
real
Double
big.
check it.
I just wanted to make sure that she was, because if she was
No.
out and went into his threat
I'm
radius.
considered size large.
Yeah.
Oh, this poor gunman can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that is sad.
Aw.
Well,
Unfortunately.
in that case, she's just going to... Yeah, she's just going to charge you, Addax, and she's just going to try and stab you with her knife.
Well,
If I lose concentration to this, I'm gonna be so sad.
I know.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we know what your box is, though.
1,
Because she went into your
2,
attack radius.
3,
Oh, definitely goes.
Wow.
All of those hit.
Okay, action surge.
Oh.
1,
I'm gonna lose concentration. I'm so
Oh
sad.
my
2,
god. What the fuck?
3.
Oh.
Aw,
You
God,
motherfucker.
they all hit. Do damage
All right.
one at a time, because
What
you know
is
we out here.
That's 1 turn.
7, 9.
Hang on. Let me make con saves, because that determines.
Don't
how
you tell me
many-
what to do, slut.
Back it.
They're
Spider.
all basically going to be DC 10. So,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will say this. This means she's at least a level 11 if she's attacking 3 times a turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
pass,
Fine.
pass,
Fine.
pass.
Fine. 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 Okay. Fine.
Oh, yay! Still hold the
Bravo.
bench on you.
It's more so that she can't pick up her gun, so she's gonna do the next best thing, which is stab the fucker. 18, 26. Boy, numbers.
I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
matter. Unless she
33.
does over 100 points of damage.
42. No, she doesn't.
Fine.
Executioner's turn. Choices.
We've been at this for 2 hours, guys. I just
Yeah.
want to point that out.
He said use the bathroom at the beginning for a reason.
I said that for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
You understand now, huh?
I know. No, I know.
Um,
I was just like, God damn. It doesn't feel like 2 hours.
The
I just looked at the clock.
executioner is going to move to run away from the two of you.
Doesn't Gale have
Can I
Sentinel?
disengage?
He's not disengaging. Gale.
I know. Let's see. That's 25.
That will hit. That will stop him from moving away from you.
Yes, it will.
Sorry, buddy.
So it's 8 points of damage.
Alrighty. So 6 to 8. Okay. Alrighty.
How many rounds has it been, by the way?
5.
Okay.
Can I also ask a weird question? If Gale used Sentinel, does that mean he just doesn't move, or is his entire turn over?
Maybe it just means he doesn't move.
Yeah, he
Okay.
gets no movement.
I don't know how Sentinel
Yeah.
works beyond if he moves
Sentinel
Gale
it just stops you from moving. That's basically
Yeah, it's an attack of opportunity. That yeah.
Gale, on you.
Yep.
Attack.
he has advantage. I went reckless.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me.
15 misses.
Still missed.
There we go.
22 will hit.
Bonus action.
26 will hit. 2
He's
hits.
going to rend both of these,
All right.
which means he's also rending himself. But
Yep.
he can handle it. He's a big boy. There we go. Excuse me. I apologize.
It's okay.
I have a cat.
25. 33.
5.
So 16.
Yep.
Gale, how you looking?
Still doing okay.
Okay.
Bleeding a little bit.
That's good.
Just a bit.
Alex, you're up.
I would like to both rip and tear.
This isn't Doom.
It is now.
Dum.
Ooh, that's a 25.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, it's not the advantage.
Oh, you have the advantage.
That was for the con saves. So
Oh,
15.
okay. I was very confused for a second there. Hold on, let me double check that then.
I think
15.
she has 15.
Which means still hits.
I think she has 17 on her sheet, and I just want to say this because this is something that I'm observing. Double check your ACs if you're using the ones that show up in the bubble, because for some reason her AC is 17 on the sheet, 15 in the bubble, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
So what is the truth?
It's 17. She's wearing leather armor, and she has sub leather armor, and she has +5 to Dex. So yeah, it's 17.
17, spread eagle.
What?
What?
It's a Chicago reference.
You had it.
I get you, Michelle. I get you. I
Yeah,
see
that's
you.
dumb.
Thank
Oh,
you.
the musical. I was like, but I never.
So first one misses.
Okay, that's a 20. Wow, that's sad.
Not a lot, dude.
Finds the piercing
else,
and the
man?
bite. It's a multi-attack, 21 to hit.
That-
It's a DC 13 con save. Ooh, that's a lot of poison
my.
damage.
There's the damage.
What the heck?
These spiders are scary.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is the first time you guys will have seen the giant spider that Axe turns into. It's like a giant tarantula.
Where's the con? Iris.
I sell for so many bells, y'all.
No!
Oh,
She's
no.
looking very rough. Don't lie, don't.
Addax wants the
Go.
kiss.
Cole, I just want to say this to you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You have a habit of being the guy who keeps putting people on 1 hit point.
Oh my god!
I'm going
Did the
to
fuck
curb it.
again.
Her gun is like within
Going
reach.
to curb it.
Maddie, you're up.
Oh god. it's
Steal
so
the
tempting.
kill!
Do it, Maddie, do it!
It's so tempting! Like she shot me too. I'm like,
It's up to you, Javi. Do whatever you think Maddie would do in this situation.
well, she definitely hold a grudge against that gunman, so yeah, I'm gonna shoot fireball at her. Okay, I'm just gonna. And
Yeah.
then damage.
She did.
Yeah.
On the gunman?
Yep.
Pat, how do you want to do this?
Well,
There you got my message. That's why, Becca, you got my message.
Huh?
Did you get my message? I'm talking to Becca.
Yes. Okay, I got it now.
Okay, what do you do? How do you kill him?
oh, I just aim at her, and then Maddie would just smile and then wait. Hi.
Wow, cool.
That's so messed up, and I'd be here for it.
She doesn't care. You shoot me, I kill you.
All right. She is down. Also, I should just do this one now because he fucked up his saves. Did not go well for him. Ro, you're up.
Yeah, so like last bitch standing, right?
Okay, that's rude. He's not a bitch.
Debatable. Highly
Okay,
debatable.
Also rude.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna straight up shoot this guy twice. Shoot the man.
Ooh,
Hit. Restore grit point.
at 20.
Oh my god.
I'm back to full grit, baby.
Wait. Hold
Oh.
on. You needed to fix your gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
right. It was jammed.
Check your sheet because I either you have to use an action, or sorry,
Mm-hmm.
an attack action to repair it, or it's a bonus action. It depends entirely upon what level you are.
If it's an action, just use action surge and you can keep the roll.
Back to
I just might. Where should I be looking?
it's under the same spot as feats and all that other stuff. Or, excuse me, I apologize.
Is it under gunsmithing initiate? What is it under? I don't know what it's under. I don't see
Stealth
it.
sniper, it will kill you. Fighting stance, or fire. Action surge. Did you? It's not on your sheet.
It's not there. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Is it the same as the
It should
gunslinger?
be. It's a little higher level, but basically it's the same as a base level gunslinger, which is you burn an attack to do it.
To repair your firearm, you must succeed Tinker Tools type DC 8 plus misfire score.
So make a Tinker Tools check.
Tinker. Okay. Ooh. Wait, do I
Wait,
get to reroll?
halfling.
Reroll.
Okay, you're right, halfling.
And it is an action.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! We're
Okay,
good.
so it's an
Thank
action.
god
If you
you're
burn your-
halfling.
Yeah, Jess is right. If you burn your action surge, you can keep the natural 20.
Okay, then I'm gonna burn that fucking action surge.
Okay, there we go.
What if I was just like, nah, I don't need the natural 20.
Yeesh. Also, I was gonna point out, you're so fucking lucky you're a halfling, dude.
I know. Yeah.
Because natural ones on repairing your gun is very bad.
That's a break.
It's
It's a
okay.
broken gun.
There's another gun right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Oh,
even though
good.
she can't see you, Desna smiles on you.
All right, that's the end of your turn. Gale, you're up.
Wait,
Your
did
gun's
you
No,
Nice.
she's
say
got
another
to roll. You
Yeah,
log
No,
damage.
she rolled
right?
damage, dude.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I didn't see the damage. I'm sorry.
Doesn't she get another attack though?
No,
Oh.
it's actually
It's an action, not an attack action. It's an action.
action surge.
The action.
Action
Okay.
surge, it's an
Yeah.
entire action, which is the attack action, which is 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, use it. Oh yeah, use second
yeah.
attack. I apologize.
So I get another attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you play this
Natural
card
one.
face down, you get another attack.
Okay, you go.
Is that a hit or no?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Still stand.
All right.
Let's see.
Well, you skipped me
Okay.
now this time.
Fuck you, Gale.
Connor's just feeling spicy today,
Alright.
apparently.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Gale.
Gale is first going to swing low. We're not attacking reckless because we are flanking.
Sweet little swing,
That
little sweet
is
chariot.
going to be a 24 to hit.
Hit.
Let's see, it's 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. Total
14, 10.
or 10, yeah.
Yeah. 2, 12 to 7 becomes 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain and doing that. How's he looking?
Looking rough. Still up.
Rough? All right. Then second, Gale's just going to spin all the way around and go for another swing with the hammer. It's 20.
Okay. 7, 8.
Yep.
Still up. Just barely though. He's looking rough. And you see, as he is very badly bloodied, and he almost looks like parts of him are kind of like splitting apart and falling apart on him. He's smiling. He just has the biggest smile on his face, and it seems genuine.
Ew.
I don't like that.
Mercy, you're up.
You're a creepy motherfucker.
He says, "There's beauty in this."
Alright then, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Just roll the first one. Yeah. So, first one kills him.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Gale.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Percy's just a big fan of running it through his throat. So taking her sword and just shoving it up through his throat and letting it go through.
You do so. You just
And she-
ran the sword through his throat, and he just kind of.
As she's doing it, she's gonna look at Gale and go, sorry, I took this from you.
Yeah. And as you ran the sword through his throat, he just kind of falls off it. So combat is over.
Can I take my action? Hold on.
Hold on, shush. That's why I was gonna get to you first. Combat is over. Dea, what would you like to do?
She's gonna whisper to the unconscious dog in front of her. You're useless to us, and she's going to make sure he's dead.
Oh God, you're gonna coup de grace him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, make a melee attack. It's AC 10, so.
Do I get advantage because he's prone?
Yup.
And
Yeah.
I have 2
Trust me,
attacks.
I'm aware.
So I will make sure
He's dead.
dead.
He's dead.
Oh God.
He's totally fucking dead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is that Addax had every intention of goring the gunman as a spider.
All right.
Roll.
I'd see some melee attacks from you then.
Short. Boop. Boop.
Hit.
Boop.
He's dead.
Yeah, I gonna rip into
so,
her, like rip her guts
While
out.
they are doing that,
angry.
what's everybody else doing?
Gale's going to stand up over this guy's body. Don't ever threaten my friends, and bring the hammer down right leg on his clavicle area and just clap his chest in.
It's like I cause a blood splatter.
It is now.
It's not that Mercy has an issue with getting blood on her. She has an issue of other people getting blood on her. It's like, dude.
Ew, fuck.
It's like, at least let
Okay.
me get blood on me now.
So you just bring it down onto his chest, and you watch as it caves in slightly.
He's just gonna keep doing it until the chest fully collapses in.
Make one more attack. Actually, make 2 attacks because you have to roll.
Yeah.
You won't have advantage on this because
Oh,
you're
wow.
out of rage.
Okay.
But
Well, I know, but
he's
still
prone.
flanking.
and
Yeah,
flanking,
that's true. You do have
and
you do
like
have
a million other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll hit.
Regardless, motherfucker is dead.
Actually,
We could keep one
where
alive.
did he fall on initiative?
He was.
He was at top of initiative, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. In that case,
Oh God.
Uh,
I mean, even if he doesn't, he just stabilizes. He doesn't like.
He got a natural 20, which is a back.
Connor, did you roll a natural 20?
Unstopping Heart. Once per turn, when you be reduced to 0 hit points because of losing hit points, you are instead reduced to 1. Additionally, you are proficient in death saving throws, and as a result of death saving throw, if you make a 20 or higher, you regain 1 hit point. You rolled a 19 on the die.
Jesus Christ.
He's still alive.
Okay.
well, let's take him and get
Alright,
info.
Wait.
So Mercy hit.
I
He
hit
did
once.
go down.
He went down, and then I hit him again because I landed both hits.
So he's
And
at
I
two
didn't
death. He's at two failed death saves.
I didn't get a chance to go either.
Yeah, I know. There's
Were
a
you going to
whole-
do something?
I mean, if I see they're still attacking him, I'm going to attack. I
Mercy
would-
attacked him twice as he was going down.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
Well,
then
the
I
one
wouldn't
was
do
to
anything.
take him down. The second one was he didn't go down. Let me do it again.
Okay. I
Because
wouldn't do anything.
On the
Again, I
first one,
wouldn't
he goes down, and since you do her 2 attacks, I went, whatever, she's dead, he's dead.
do- Okay, I wouldn't do anything then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So he is still up. You see that his eyes do kind of flutter awake. He's on the ground. He is prone. What do you want to do? If you want, you can straight up execute him.
I mean, in that case, Gil's still in a rage, so yeah, he's gonna execute him.
Oh,
well,
lordy.
so much for
Yeah.
In
that's
character.
barbarian.
It's very much up to you guys.
I mean,
Mercy,
no,
you're right there. You can see it.
I can, but also Mercy knows better than to try to stop Gale.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't really change who Gale's doing.
they would cry out, "Wait, we can," and then he would be executed.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's fair.
Unless you put yourself in the way of the shot, yeah, no. He's
No,
dead.
I don't even have time to get there. It's fine. I was over here executing someone else.
Yeah, she used her turn to execute someone.
Yeah. In that case, nope.
I
That's
thought
it.
I'm also not jumping in front of Gale mid-swing. No. I
That's
will
how you
die.
get yourself very badly hurt.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, my round tracker! I deleted it. Shit.
Anyway.
Like I said a minute ago, Mercy knows better than to get in front of Gale when Gale's on a mission.
Dea will go and check if it's that guy's still alive.
Zealot.
I
Zealot.
guess.
The zealot, as you move over to him, first off has very clear Lichtenberg figures on him where the electrical surge went through his body and knocked him unconscious.
Uh-huh.
It seems like he bled out, and then a shatter went off, and it caused some internal hemorrhaging because now there's blood just coming from his nose and mouth and ears.
I want to start going through people's blood. I want to start
So
going through
he's
I will say.
dead?
He's fucking dead.
Okay.
I will
He
say.
was actually the first death.
Okay.
For the podcast listeners, Addax shoved the body of the gunman and all of her crap off the roof, climbed down, dropped the form, and then spit other chunks of the gunman out of his mouth.
Ew.
Can I go through the executioner stuff now?
If you want to, so yeah.
Well, Dea's
No,
just
this
like,
one's
well,
mine.
so much for, trying to get information out of them. Seems
They
like
didn't have
we did a real good job here.
I thought this was an execution, not a
They
reconnaissance
didn't
mission.
have information.
They claimed they did. We could have
Hmm,
tried.
can trust them.
Dea, I point blank asked him if he knew what type of name it was. This guy was useless.
They could have told us stuff other than the name. I'm not saying look, what's done is done. I'm not trying to
Dea,
pass judgment on you. I'm just saying if someone had been alive, we could have tried to learn more about
then you should have said that
defensive?
before we came into this fight. From what I understand, going into this was not in any way diplomatic. This was to find and
I
kill.
didn't
Ew.
think about it until they were down. I was focused on staying alive. What?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Eh,
Well, how about this? When we see other guards and stuff like that in the future, will try and take somebody hostage.
Heck,
Get some
it's
information
not
from them.
like a huge deal. It's just like an oh well.
No,
not-
I get what you're saying. The problem with this guy, he just wanted to fight to the death.
Oh, I
We
got
would have
that.
taken him hostage, and he would have kept fighting. I totally get
We
what
did
you're
beat
saying.
him though, so maybe he would have talked. But we don't know for certain, and he's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Hey, what do I need to roll to go through this guy's pockets that I'm standing beside? I was gonna do the other one, but Gail said that one was his. So
Okay. So going through the hunting dog's inventory, now that the adrenaline is coming down and you fully get the chance to, you realize that you do recognize this guy.
oh,
It was the assassin that was let go about a year ago.
Moses is just gonna pat him on the cheek and go, "Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
We gave you a chance."
Investigation check would be to like really loot him.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm juggling a cat.
May I also do an investigation check?
I don't
and-
recommend you juggle cats, but okay.
What was
I'm
that,
gonna
Jace?
He's gonna do an investigation check on the executioner.
real
And
quick.
Gail's also taking some of his teeth.
Can
What
I?
the fuck, dude?
Hold on. Had to hurl a cat off me.
Jesus
I'm
I'm
Christ,
more
you guys.
concerned with the teeth.
Oh yeah. There are
That's
probably guards
fucked up,
coming,
dude.
isn't there?
Can I do my roll for my luck, but use the coin instead?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Yes, Jill, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, just that's something you can
Yeah.
just say. Natural one. No. You don't.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, wait,
going
no,
to
no,
I
hold
typed that in
on.
wrong.
Do that again.
Oops.
Yeah,
I'm
because
some-
1S2 is not. Would
Look,
not
man,
recognize it.
S and D are right beside each other.
It's fair.
when-
I get it. But
when-
still,
You're fighting a cat off of you.
you did it again. No, no. There we go.
There we go.
There you go. Natural 20. So another natural 20.
Wow.
Wow, so many 20s.
I'm going through the zealot stuff, by the way.
Okay, I was like, Rudy, what are you
That's what-
looking at?
That's what.
I'm at
That's
the
what. That's what Deo's doing too.
Oh.
Gail's just
Huh?
gonna say, Gail's just gonna say, I
You said you
didn't find anything. I got my teeth. You can. look
That's
at."
gross, too.
To be fair to Gale, he also did rip that guy to shreds. Some of his stuff may just be broken.
I don't actually really care about the zealot. I was gonna go
Yeah.
and investigate that.
So
Yeah,
to go over it all, the executioner really doesn't have much in the way of use on him. Looking
sword.
him over, Gale, the teeth just pop out.
Mhm.
Like they just fall right out. Which is-
Ew.
yeah. And as you're doing this, you're noting that there are these sections where like it looks like part of the body is almost like stitched together or held back together, and it's just starting to fall apart now.
Mhm.
Aside from his greatsword, he has nothing else on him.
All right. Gail's gonna do detect magic. He's gonna pop sphere ball, detect magic. Does anything come back magical?
With the Fearbolt detect magic,
It's the same as detect
Um,
magic. It's just a natural.
you're just
ability.
are you looking over like everybody's stuff, or just
Yeah.
like just the
Yeah,
Okay,
Gail's
yeah.
gonna look over everybody's stuff.
So the zealot did have a magic focus, and a book which is now rapidly disintegrating as the Book of Shadows doesn't last when he dies.
yeah.
I don't think he had much else in the way of interest on him, so
That's okay.
no. Zealot doesn't have a huge amount. The hunting dog also was not in possession of anything magical on them, but there is a mark on their back that appears to be magical in some way. And I can describe that more once we get to their investigation check, because I've got a lot of things in juggling now, so give me a second.
Mhm.
And the gun, specifically the rifle, is absolutely magical.
All
It
right.
holds a powerful magical enchantment on it. It is just a general purpose magic.
Gun's about the only thing magical.
So let's go down the line because I don't even remember who searched what. Okay, Mercy, you were searching over the dog.
Whichever one I'm in front of. so
I'm
yes.
I'm searching the dog as well. I just rolled really late.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Looking over the hunting dog, you see that he is armed with a longbow, quiver of arrows, stuff like that. Giving him a full look over, you see he is indeed missing a tongue. It looks like it was either cut out or torn out, along with some splitting around his, like the sides of his mouth where something was forcibly put in. Yeah.
Ew, no, we're not finding the tongue, Jill.
Just gotta find it. It's wrong.
Shit, what the fuck?
They may have made him eat his own tongue.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucked up. Just keep destroying the poor tortured guy already. Jesus. He has a dull, like a maroon red cloak. You see that a few of his fingernails are just growing back in as they appear to have been removed.
Oh, he got tortured.
Oh, he was definitely tortured, yeah.
Yeah. He is wearing, I believe it's studded leather armor. It's just plain old leather. And there is what appears to be a brand on his back. That is what's giving off the magical aura.
Can we look at the brand on his back?
Yeah. It's the actual like look of it doesn't mean all that much. But with Gale, you would know that there is a fairly strong enchantment aura coming from it.
All right, Gale would relay that to everybody.
Did I identify it?
You can try an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll do that.
And there's no like items on the dog.
There might be some money you could take off of them, but really nothing terribly of note.
22.
A high level enchantment spell on their back. Placement doesn't really matter, but judging by the actual symbol itself and the markings, it appears to be something akin to a Gaius spell.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a spell that you can. I mean, I could theoretically take on, but it's not something I'm a fond of. It's you have to do a task, and if you don't do the task, you get hit with a lot of psychic energy that hurts you. The psychic damage, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's he was probably forced to do this. To be honest with you.
Well, he's no longer forced.
This is true. Do they all have the looks, or do they all have the brand, or is he the only one?
He's the only one.
Okay.
And
Or motherfucker.
now as for the gunman, she is carrying first off that kind of three-edged like punch dagger. Not a punch dagger. What's the word? Like the old style trench knives that got outlawed.
The three-edged tri-point or whatever.
Yeah, it's the tri-point dagger that is like it just does piercing damage because you just stab people with it. It's a pretty brutal looking weapon, which is shocking because it looks like it was pretty recently made, and so does the gun. To be fair, you see she's carrying about you estimate about 48 shots for this rifle, not including the stuff that's already inside her gun, which she has about 9 left, I believe. So 9 plus 48, 57.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not 57. There we go.
20.
You just took away 30.
I
fuck
can't
you.
do math, but
armor-wise, it's studded leather. Nothing too amazing. The gun itself appears to be the biggest, most noteworthy object that she has on her. She did appear to have a few pouches of what it looks like almost like gunpowder and a few other materials with her, but nothing too amazing.
okay. I think I'm gonna leave the gunpowder because I have 5 pounds of gunpowder.
Yeah.
At all times.
Weird.
I'm definitely gonna take that fucking gun.
I figured.
I am gonna hold up the knife and go, does anybody want this knife? It's
Yeah.
very yes, I was gonna offer it. I was gonna offer it to you, Dea, but I wanted to make sure that we were all like,
Yeah,
It's-
I'll
it's-
keep it.
It's
And also,
20
if you guys are
inches.
curious, there's only about 54 gold between all of them.
You want to just throw it in the party funds?
Yeah, just throw it in
Yeah.
the party fund.
Aye.
There ain't no point in trying to split that.
Was it 57 you said, or 54?
54. 5-4.
We should get out of here as soon as we do have a very. Like,
Yep. We have a giant beacon over our heads and
I've
a
been
town.
keeping an eye out while they've been looting. Have I noticed anything?
No, not immediately, but you're sure that people are going to be coming at some point or another.
I'll say we did get rid of a major threat, and I kind of want to inform.
You want to what?
You want to what?
Inform. I want to call Black Iron. One of
Can
my-
we do it not here?
Not here. When we get a chance to sit down.
Guys,
Yes.
that's a really nice cloak.
Take
Oh,
it. He's
the
not gonna
edges
use
are-
it.
Oh, Mercy's already taken it. She's carrying
Okay.
it away.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. Add maroon cloak to your inventory.
Kinda don't question Mercy.
I'm not questioning anything. Don't worry.
As we go to leave, Gale's gonna take a knee next to the Dragonborn, put a hand over his head, and Frosma, take this one in, please. He needs rest.
And you guys begin making your way away from where your conflict with the assassins was.
Yep, stealthily, and I cast Pass
yes.
without a trace.
Again. Like, weird, I keep hearing that phrase.
It's almost like we need it.
It's shocking.
What are you talking about? My stealth is perfect.
Sure.
Alright, this is gonna
That's a
be
word.
One. You ready? I believe.
Hey!
What the
27, 32, 24,
So Tank's got
35,
14s.
27, 24, 26. Yeah, your guys are great.
I didn't think I was allowed
Okay.
to roll a good stealth.
Where are you guys
All the
moving on to?
buildings that time.
Where are we going? Are we going back to like the? What are we doing?
I would say go back to where we were stationed,
Well-
basically.
The safe house or a watch point?
We're about
That's-
the same distance from both.
Your little safe house, well, the safe house is all the way back to here.
Yeah.
The watch point was over here.
If
I
we
would
go
say
back,
Watch point.
What is that noise?
that was me dropping my mouse. Ignore it.
Stop that.
So I guess we go back to the watch point.
Yeah. I want to take a short rest at the very least. Gain a
Alright.
couple spells back.
Yeah, that
I,
the rest
I
would
use a
be
lot.
nice.
I used a lot during that, so
Ow!
at least get my 5th level back.
I got shot.
All right.
I mean, I burned through a few spells, but mainly I'm hurt.
Okay.
I'm not hurt. I didn't get it at all. That's because
You're
was
also invisible the entire
the
fight.
entire time. Yeah.
The person who turns invisible is not allowed to make comments about the fact she doesn't get hit.
I didn't get touched. Yeah, well, no one can fucking see you, asshole.
Why do you
Get
think?
So short
What do you
rest.
think?
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna
It'd be a
use-
short rest. Jill?
Huh?
What are your attunement slots right now?
What?
What are your attunement slots?
She's only got one.
She's got the ring
ram.
of the ram
The
thing.
Oh yeah, you can. So this rifle will require you to attune to it.
Okay.
Uh,
I can do that.
Wait, did it come up as magical? When
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
I wasn't paying that much attention.
I could have identified it before, but that's okay.
I swear to fucking God.
Oh my god! Oh, that's good.
You know what? That's good enough.
I get back my spell slot, so.
You get back half hit die on a long rest, right?
Yep.
Yes.
While
Run it up
we're
or down.
That is the perfect amount. I literally.
while we're doing this, I am going to call Alice.
Is it rounded up or down?
Down.
Down. Yeah.
Pretty much everything is except
So
for
if I have 9 hit die, I would get 4 back.
yes.
Yes. I thought you were talking about the dice you rolled for healing. I was like, wait, how'd you get a half die for that? I'm so confused.
It's fine. It's fine.
Becca, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. This is my life.
Uh,
I'm fine. I got it up to not full, but
close.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna call up Alice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey girl.
No.
Get your number.
I mean, I've had her number. I mean, I guess she picks up. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Alice will pick up.
I'm like, what's going on? I'm just calling you to let you know that we have gotten rid of the team that hurt Ian. We haven't finished the situation entirely, as there is more to deal with, but I just thought you should know that.
All right, that's good to hear.
I know he did a lot to you guys. I know he did a lot to you guys. They did a lot to you, and they were quite dangerous, but we managed to wreck them.
Your group's all right, right?
Yeah, we're fine. I think for the most part.
Good to hear.
You know, we've all healed. I have a question for you.
What? What's up?
When you guys took a rest or whatnot, is that when things started to get like where you couldn't heal, or was it immediate? Like, how did that work? What happened?
I'm not entirely sure, Rudy. To be honest, I'm not the. You're the smarter one of the two of us. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but my knowledge isn't really helpful here. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Did you notice anyone having like yellow eyes or anything besides the assassins?
Aside from them, no, not really.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. It's much more intense than I think any of us realized.
Well, I would hope that you guys try to stay safe every night. Please,
Cool.
I don't want you guys to get hurt.
No, we're doing our best, and I think we're doing better than I think we expected. Even I expected, but then again, this is only the beginning. We have people here that need to get over there. We're sending them over in a few hours.
All right.
But we've spoken with Avro about that, so there's people that are here that are hurt and need help, and they need more help than we can provide.
Alrighty. When you think it's clear enough for folks to get over there trying to help the town, just get out, give him a call, or give me a call. Either way.
I will. I'll call you. I'll let you know how things are going over here, so you can be assured that we're safe.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I will.
Jang's up.
Okay. That's it.
So you guys go about having your short rest. You guys start licking your wounds, and some of you begin attuning to your new tools.
Please don't say that, because Gale would actually lick his wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, lay on hands. Well, how are we supposed to do that?
I don't like that. Wait, do you lick other people too?
No, let's not go there.
Why
Oh my
not?
god, we're Steven Universe.
What is it, Joe?
I had a thought. Actually, fuck that.
Okay. Jill, towards the end of the short rest, after you've attuned to your new rifle, you're sitting there relaxing when suddenly, in the back of your head, you hear, "I can feel you."
Oh my god. You gave it to the person with the lowest intelligence.
And we'll be picking this up next session.